I'm happy to share that I've been coached by Mr. Fasham Farooq, and by far he is the most committed person I have met in my life. I mean, he really cares and is compassionate about making people reach their peak performance levels at all costs. And he doesn't leave any stone unturned to touch your personal issues and take care of that so that you can work them out yourselves.
What really struck me about Fasham was, a number of things. Firstly, what really struck me was his incredible knowledge on the subject matter. From brain physiology, anatomy, psychology, to grit, flow states, it just goes on and on. So his knowledge was really phenomenal. And the other thing that struck me was his passion and his intention to really help support people and to give the highest quality of coaching and support for all of his clients.
I have learned from him a lot, and he comes to it with a very dynamic understanding of mindset, neuroscience, and performance. And he has really brought an incredible passion of his own, and he's looking to unlock that in everyone he works with. And he has incredible integrity, which I really appreciated in terms of how he was speaking to me, connecting with me and what I wanted to create. And it was just a really great experience that has transformed how I look at what I'm trying to achieve in the world and what's my why. That's simplifying what he takes you through, but it's really impressive.
Fasham, this guy, absolutely incredible. I can't speak highly enough of him. He took so much time with me, really showed that he cared, and dug into my personal situation and the obstacles that I'm trying to overcome. Taught me about my flow states when I'm in a good flow and how to get back to that state.
I have learned different techniques and exercises, and how to establish my routine, how to fix the things around me which are disturbing me, which are maybe stopping me from my goals and passion which I was looking for, and I was failed to attempt those my passion and my aims and goals. So after registering and the whole session with Fasham, he mashallah, so he helped to change my perspective, and he helped me in different ways, and he showed me different techniques, different exercises. And so alhamdulillah, now I am able to focus on my things, on my targets, on my goals.
You have such a deep knowledge of human psychology, and you have read so many books. Nowhere in your speak I could make out that that engineer bent is there, but you are passionate, and that passion is going to give you a complete dose. What you have defined, dose definition, is for sure going to be displayed in my faculty of management notice board.
I really believe Fasham helps one to get his performance to the next level, and he does it by biohacking. He uses biohacking, which is both an art and science, and he has perfected it. So he teaches you how to tune your brain, or how to channelize your brain in both in a physiological and psychological way, so that you can reach your maximum potential. Very simple techniques. I mean, his coaching sessions are actually very simple, but at the end of the hour, or at the end of the session, you feel like, come on, with such simple things I'm seeing the world in a totally different way. So that's how his classes go on.
Good morning, everyone. How are you all doing? So let me know, first of all, congratulations and welcome to this Peak Performance Masterclass. So let me know if you can hear me well, if you can see me, put in the chat. Very good morning, Manan. Can you hear me? Can you see me well? Put in the chat. Great, great. Thank you very much. And what a great Sunday morning to start with, ladies and gentlemen. So hi, Radhakrishnan, Jagannathan. Hi, Ishani. Hi, Manan. Hi, Ragini. Great to see you all. How are you? Hi, Shivahar. How are you, Shivahar? Sagar Garud. Good morning, Sagar. Sanjeev. Good morning, Sanjeev. Vimal. Jigan Lewis. Good morning. Harsh. Great morning. Great Sunday morning. Alpa Chedda. Good morning. Pawan. Good morning, Pawan. Good morning, Aisha. So great to see you all. What a great Sunday morning to start our day with. We are talking about high performance, right? So let me know, where in India are you from and what's your profession? Because I'm going to be tweaking my talk according to your profession and according to your needs. So let me know in the chat, where in Mumbai are you from and what's your profession? So Sagar says from Mumbai, banker. Aisha says from Calicut, teacher. Great. Ragini says from Mumbai, India. What's your profession, Ragini? If you can also mention your profession, that would help me. Sushant says from Goa, working as a software engineer. Alpa says from Mumbai as well, working as a teacher. Jigin says from network marketer from Kerala. Great. Sanjeev says from Pune, real estate. Excellent, excellent, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to this Peak Performance Masterclass. And I know this is a great Sunday morning. You could have done many other things. So it is also a great responsibility on me to deliver you, to make it a transformational experience, not just giving you some motivation or inspiration. You will not get me from that. What you are going to be learning today is all about science-backed, proven neuroscience, proven brain science-backed high-performance tools and protocols. So yeah, Latur says from software engineer. Vimal says software engineer, digital marketer. We have lots of software engineer. Ragini says stock market trader. Great, great. So let me know, why are you here? Why have you decided to spend your 3.5 hours on this beautiful Sunday morning with me? So why are you here? What do you want to learn here? Let me know your expectations. Let me know your expectations, ladies and gentlemen. What exactly do you want to learn today? What's your expectations from this Peak Performance Masterclass? Because deciding to spend 3.5 hours today, it's not a simple thing. You have to get, you have to have some kind of expectations from this masterclass, right? Okay, so Ragini says she wanted to be a top-notch performer and wanted to perform fearlessly. Sagar says how to train your subconscious mind to achieve success in life as well as dreams. Great. Sanjeev says to manifest dreams. Excellent. You are on the right place. Yeah, to learn new technique to perform better. Definitely, Sanjeev, you're gonna learn new technique. As I said before, it's not going to be a kind of motivational or inspirational talk. In fact, everything is gonna be a science-backed peak performance tools and protocols. All right. So before we begin, my only request is, ladies and gentlemen, I want this to be a very interactive session, because that's how you will be transforming. So I don't want you to sit here, okay, like that, and you trust me, you are not going to learn anything. So the first thing I want you to do is switch on your video, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not traveling, switch on your video, because we will have a lot of conversation. You'll be talking to me, I'll be talking to you. That's how we're going to spend. It's going to be fun. It has to be fun, right? So 3.5 hours, give me your time. Let's have some real fun and let's learn some real science-backed Okay, it's okay, Jigan. If you're traveling, great. If you're driving, please don't do it. Otherwise, please switch it on your video, because I have seen, those who, that shows your commitment, that shows your seriousness. And in fact, I will tell you why exactly you have to. I will, once I start my slides, you will learn exactly why it is. So, all right, give me a yes if we are ready to go. Give me a yes if you're all ready to go. If you're all energized, give me a yes. Great, great, great. Let's go. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. Excellent. Good to go. Let me share my screen now. Okay. Let me know if you can see my screen. Can you see my screen? Give me a yes if you can see my screen. Okay, good, good, good. Thank you, Sagar. Yes, thank you, Sanjeev. Guys, ladies and gentlemen, only my request, you have to be totally focused. Why? Because I'm going to go very fast. You have to catch up with me. And I don't want you to miss, because it's almost around 150 slides. Just imagine I'm trying to cover 150 slides in 3.5 hours. So be totally focused. And because I don't want you to miss. Every slide is very carefully designed and crafted. So I don't want you to miss. So get rid of all the distractions and fully focus. So ready? Let's go. First of all, congratulations and welcome to this Peak Performance Masterclass. In fact, this is specifically designed for whom? For busy and ambitious entrepreneurs, executives, and working professionals. It doesn't matter what struggle, challenges you face right now. Are you ambitious? Then this is for you, okay? So what are you going to be learning today? How to unlock, maintain, and sustain your peak performance. Not for just 1 day or 2 days or a week or month. In fact, for the rest of your life. I know this is a big claim. It's a big claim to become a peak performer for the rest of your life. But give me 3.5 hours and I will show you exactly how you can become a peak performer for the rest of your life. Okay? It's a big claim. And I'm going to be proving to you, based on your science-backed protocols, how you can be a peak performer for the rest of it. So, by the way, how many of you wanted to unlock and perform at your peak levels for the rest of your life? Give me a yes. Give me a yes. Good, 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 good. Man says, yes, Sagar. Yes, 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 yes. Great. So how are we going to be doing it? By harnessing flow states. We will talk deeper about flow, sooner or later. But flow, in very simple form, it's your brain's peak state. That's technically called as flow states. So how to unlock, maintain, and sustain your high performance for the rest of your life? By harnessing your flow states without any stress, and how to achieve your boldest goals faster and easier than ever before. So who is this for? This is specifically, again, as I said, specifically designed for if you're an entrepreneur, if you're a business owner, if you're an executive, if you're a manager, director, or if you're a skilled professional, engineer, trader, doctor. This is specifically designed for you with the great ideas and bold goals. Gone. I mean, it's going to be really, really helpful for you. And also this is for you if you are serious and committed to perform at your absolute peak consistently. You are serious. You wanted to perform at your absolute peak and you're serious about it and you're committed about it, then this is for you. You recognize your potential as a high performer, but you know the way you are, you are capable. You know you have the potential, but deep down, somehow your current approach, the way you're working right now, this is not working or unlocking your true capabilities. Maybe you're working so hard, right? So we will talk about people think peak performance is all about grinding and working hard. Is it working for you really? Okay. So you recognize yourself as a high performer, but somehow your current strategies are not working and you want to know a science-backed protocols, then you are in the right place. Listen to me. Who is this not for? If this is not for, I don't want to waste your time, right? So I wanted to tell in the beginning who this is not for. So you don't want to waste your time. I want to set the expectations very, very clearly. if you don't have any goals in life, if you don't want to follow anything in life, okay, if you're just, oh man, if you have no ambitions, I don't think, what are you going to be doing with the high performance? Even if you unlock and unleash your high performance, what are you going to be doing with it? So you need to have some ambition. That's the only criteria that I'm looking for. And if you're not an action taker, because you're going to learn a lot of actionable, implementable things. Because you can learn. This is again one of the reasons why people are not getting the results. Why? People learn, listen a lot of webinars, master classes, and here and there, and they don't take action. Without action, knowledge is only a potential power. The real power lies in taking massive actions. So if you're not an action taker, maybe this is not going to help you. That is my point, all point. And if you're not really serious and committed to enhance your performance, you are just moving with the flow, and if you're totally happy with what's happening in your life in different aspects, in your business, in your career, finance, relationships, whatever, and if you're happy and you don't want to upgrade, why do you need to perform? Why do you need to upgrade yourself? Okay, so give me a yes. How many of you would like to become the best version of yourself? Best version, and double, triple, and even 5x your performance. You know the way you perform right now. So give me a yes if you wanted to at least double or triple or even 5x your performance. We'll talk 5xing for Sham 5 times. Yes. Yes. So how many of you, give me a yes if you wanted to at least double, you know, your current performance level on a scale of 0 to 10, how well you perform. 0 means absolutely poor performance, 10 is unstoppable performance, and for the rest of your life. And how many of you have great bold goals in life? How many of you would like to achieve your boldest goals faster and easier than ever before? Give me a yes if you have bold goals and if you wanted to achieve great goals at a faster rate. You don't want to slow down. You want to go faster and achieve your goals. How many of you want to know how to achieve that? Give me a yes. Manan says yes. Sagar says yes. Ritu says yes. Great, great, great. Now, what you will discover in this 3 hour, not 3 hour, 3.5 hours. Give me until 12:30 p.m. And this is my responsibility to transform your life. So what are you going to be learning? Number one, key blockers. What are the key blockers that's stopping you from high performance? You have lots of yeses. So screen is looking too small and not able to read. Okay, so I will, okay, that's a good, okay, I will change the settings. Good, 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 good. Let me change the settings then. Sagar, is it okay now? Is it okay? Are you able to? Which is good? This is good? Okay. This is good or the previous one? Okay. This is good, right? Great, great. Excellent, ladies and gentlemen. Very good, very good. So what you will be learning? You'll be learning key blockers. What are the key blockers? Because everybody has the potential, but what's blocking them from performing at their peak levels? So we'll be learning what are the blockers and how to get rid of those blockers. Okay. And we will also be learning my unique 7-step framework to hack your brain. Your brain is hackable. To unlock, maintain, and sustain your peak performance for the rest of life without any stress. How to unlock your super brain capabilities. Become the best version of yourself and achieve your boldest goals faster and easier than ever before. How to identify your unique passion and purpose and convert that into a lifelong business or your career or your non-profit organization without quitting whatever you are currently pursuing. This is again one of the reasons why people are not able to perform, because they don't have the fire. They're not driven. They are just working to pay the bills. My unique 7-step, again, a step-by-step 0 to unstoppable blueprint to help you go from 0 to average to good to great to unstoppable. So these are the key things that you will be learning. So what is a new way? What are the old ways? Work hard, grind yourself, push your limits. And has it worked? Everybody's working hard. The people who are working at the construction site, they are also working hard. We are living in a cognitive world where the AI is going faster. So those who are making the best use of their brain, their biggest gift, they're going to go faster and be relevant. Those who are not using their brain, they're going to stay back. So what is a new way? Trigger your flow states. What is flow? We will go deeper about flow later, but this is the new way. By triggering your peak brain states. How to trigger it? We'll talk about that. But this is the new way. Why? Because when you trigger your flow states, what happens in the brain? Your brain releases all of your 6 powerful performance enhancing brain chemicals all at once. See, we are just a biological being. We work on biology. So peak performance is all about letting your biology to work for you. So why? That's the reason why flow matters. Why? Because it releases all your performance enhancing chemicals. Dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, anandamide, oxytocin, norepinephrine. And each of these brain chemicals have different functions to enhance your cognitive performance. This is the way. Why? Because this makes you feel good. And only when you, that is a new way. And that's what exactly we are going to be talking. If you're excited. Hey, great. Let's go. Let's go. Now, okay, you may have, who is this guy talking about flow state? So let me give a very brief introduction about myself. Why you should listen to me when it comes not about everything, not about, I don't know, not about politics or economics. I have no idea about that. But when it comes to peak performance, when it comes to high performance, when it comes to unlocking your potential, when it comes to achieving your goals at a faster rate, let me give you a very brief idea why you should listen to me. I mean, I've seen a lot of high performance coaches, yes, peak performance coaches, but in India, I haven't seen. Yes, there are in US, UK, Western countries. Yes, there are a lot of brain flow coaches, but in India, I haven't seen any brain flow. So I'm India's first brain flow coach, also the founder of Peak Performer for Life movement. It's a global movement where we help people to become a peak performer for the rest of their life. I'm also a global speaker. I'm also the author of the upcoming book, Zero to Unstoppable, so which will be published hopefully within a couple of months. I'm also featured in many global stages. I'm featured in TEDx. I'm featured in the Economic Times. I'm featured in the World Biohack Summit, Dubai, CGC, Aramco, Limoverse. If you type in, not now, later, Google, Fasham Farooq, the Economic Times, you can find my article. You can read it later, not now. I think maybe my team might have shared. If you wanted to listen to my speech at World Biohack Summit, just type in Google, World Biohack Summit, Fasham Farooq, or Fasham Farooq talk, or whatever. Not now, later, you can do that. So you can listen to my talk. Also, I have 8+ years of core neuroscience-backed peak performance coaching and training. I've got the opportunities to train people from 20+ countries across the world. India, Pakistan, Middle East, UAE, Saudi Arabia, Qatar, Bahrain, USA, UK, Canada, Australia, some of the European countries, Netherlands, Denmark, Norway, Iceland, some of the, so I got the opportunity to work with 20+ countries, people from 20+ countries across different domains, from business owners to executives to professionals. So I was able to, again, got the opportunities to work at a deeper level, at a personal level, 300+ entrepreneurs, executives, and professionals worldwide. Again, like this training, I was able to deliver to more than 20,000 people online across the world. some of, again, I got the opportunities to work with one of high performing organizations, not only in India, at the world level. I got the opportunities to work with some of the people from LSE, the London School of Economics, one of the highest high performing organization, Dubai Holding Limited, Stanford, Aramco. I'm a former Aramco employee. I will tell my story. So I got many clients from Aramco as well. Ernst & Young, one of the leading consultancy company in the world, Harvard Law School, Smart City Malta. So this is why you have to listen to me when it comes to high performance, not about economics or politics or any other topic. I don't know any other topic. But when it comes to high performance, you can listen to me. Okay. Great. So you were in listening to many webinars and you did not gain any knowledge. Why? Again, you might have distracted or you don't have the right intention. So intention is very important. So what, before we even start, set your right intention. Why am I here? And block the door. Tell your wife, your kids, hey, don't disturb me for the next 3.5 hours. Okay. And so zero distractions, zero. Because one of the number one criteria, starting criteria for you to trigger your flow state is what? Zero distraction. Flow cannot, your brain cannot trigger your flow states if you're distracted. And it takes at least 23 minutes of uninterrupted time for your brain to again trigger the flow states once you are distracted. Now just imagine we are living in a world where we are constantly bombarded with all the technological distractions, right? So zero distractions, set intention, very important. What, why? Set really emotional intention. Why are you here? And also listen to this as if you have invested 10 lakhs. I know you have paid nothing, but if you're, okay, I haven't paid, I'm not going to lose anything. You're not going to learn anything, gain anything. But I want you to listen to this as if you have invested 10 lakhs, because this is what normally I charge for my high-level clients. So I'm going to share a lot of high-level strategies, which I share with my high-level clients. So listen to this, zero distractions setting, and also listen to this as if you have paid 10 lakhs for getting this information. How serious you will be in that case. Okay. So that is the kind of mindset I want you to have. Again, there is a special offer. If you stay 3 hours, not 3 hours, 3.5 hours till the end of this masterclass with video mode on, my team is there. They are going to note down who's going to be there until the end of this masterclass with video mode on. They're going to give a special gift, the daily high performance planner. This is the kind of high performance plan that I use to plan my day every single day for high performance. So how many of you want that? Let me know. Give me a yes if you want that. And if you want that, 2 conditions. You have to be there until the end of this masterclass, and your video must have to be born. Yes, Sagar says yes. Manan says yes. Sachin says yes. Pavan says yes. Great, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Now let's discuss about our biggest gift, our limitless brain. Can you see this? This is your brain. This is our biggest gift. This is what separates us from all the animal kingdom. Whatever humans have achieved, whether it be the reusable rockets. Now the rockets, SpaceX Falcon rockets, it can go to the space and come back, reusable. Whether it be the tallest building in the world, whether it be genome editing, whether it be artificial intelligence, whatever. It was all possible for the human because of this, just because of this. See, just imagine, we cannot lift, we cannot lift weights like elephants, can we? No. But because we have brain, now we can weigh tons of weights using equipments and machinery. Again, by using brain. We cannot fly like birds, but today we can fly faster than the birds, the most fastest birds, and we can even go to the space. How? Again, with brain. So everything was possible for the human because of just one thing, brain, and we all have that. God has not given this brain to only specific people. Everybody has that, but the way everybody uses this, it's different. So let me give very brief idea about brain. Okay, can you all see this? Give me a yes. If you can see it, give me a yes. If you can see the brain, okay, great. Excellent. Thank you. So let me give a very brief idea about brain. I'll not go very deeper because that itself take, days. I can explain only about brain for days because it's my favorite subject, right? So your brain is, in brief, it has three portions or three parts, major parts of the brain. That's why your brain is called triune brain, three parts. The first part is the topmost part of the brain. It's also called as cerebral cortex. Now, all the cerebral cortex, you have the frontal part of the area of the brain. This is called frontal lobe. And this area, this is your conscious part of the brain lies. This is called PFC or your prefrontal cortex. This is the area where all your logical, critical decisions, where you make conscious decisions. This all happens here, your PFC, prefrontal cortex. Now, if you open the brain, the middle of the brain, this is the middle of the brain, which is called also limbic system or emotional brain. This is where your emotional brain, all your emotional decisions happens here. Okay. And below the limbic system, this is the spinal cord. Spinal cord. And above your spinal cord and below your limbic system, middle brain, you have your bottom part of the brain called brainstem. So this is called bottom of the brain or the brainstem, and this is responsible for survival related activities. So and it's also called as reptilian brain, mammalian brain. So this is responsible, your brainstem is responsible for all your survival related activities. For example, how your brain, your lungs, all your entire organs functions, whether your immunity is adequate, whether you have right oxygen levels in your bloodstream, your entire organs are functioning properly. So your brain stem or the bottom part of the brain is responsible for all your survival related activities. Then your middle brain is responsible for your making emotional decisions, or this is the emotional part of the brain. And these two constitutes your middle and bottom of the brain constitutes where people talk about subconscious mind or subconscious brain, because every decisions that your brainstem and the limbic system takes is subconscious. Just imagine if your brain has to think consciously, oh, I have to breathe now. You are not going to be alive, right? Everything is subconscious. Oh, I have to liver has to function now. The filtering system has to happen now. Just imagine your brain has to think about it consciously, right? So this is subconscious activity. So now, why do you need to know this? Very important, because we all have conscious decisions, conscious goals to achieve and all. But your limbic system or emotional brain and your brainstem, your survival brain has the potential to override the decisions taken by your conscious brain. That's why your subconscious brain is so powerful. Many of your thought process, everything, the way you think, everything comes from your subconscious. How have you trained subconsciously? How have you trained your limbic system, your emotional brain? Okay, so that is the three part of the brain that you need to. Another very important peculiarity of the brain, your brain has an estimated 100 billion neurons. 100 billion. What is neuron? Brain cells are called neurons. In our body, we have body cells. So brain cells are called neurons. So we have estimated 100 billion neurons and trillions of neuronal connections. Each neuron is connected to 10 to 15 thousands of other neurons. Each neuron, creating trillions of neuronal connections. Trillions. Another very important peculiarity of the brain, speciality of the brain is your brain has almost limitless storage capacity. But how much exactly? 2.5 petabytes of overall memory capacity. 2.5 petabytes. Your brain can process information and make decisions faster than the most powerful supercomputer which is available right now. Another very important peculiarity, specialty of the brain is neuroplasticity. How many of you heard about neuroplasticity or brain plasticity? So what do you mean by brain plasticity? It's your ability of your brain to make changes based on how you upgrade your brain. And not just software changes, not just patternal changes, not just even the physical structure of the brain changes. Physical structure. In fact, by the way, your brain is the only organ in your entire body which changes physically once it is matured. Your lungs will not change physically once it is fully matured. Your heart, other part of the body, any other organ except your brain. Except your brain, it keeps evolving. It even not just the software, even the hardware, physical changes. So what is the good news? Good news is that you don't want to settle. You don't want to settle. The past, your past does not equals your future. Based on how you wanted to upgrade your brain. And it's in your hand. And if you decide to upgrade your brain, you can create entirely new life, new trajectory. So you don't want, oh, something might have happened in the past. Doesn't matter. Are you willing to change your brain? Are you willing to upgrade your brain? Then you can create a totally new life later. So that is the power of neuroplasticity. Another neural chemistry, as I said before, your brain releases chemicals. This is how your brain communicates. And it releases performance enhancing chemicals and also performance hindering chemicals, stress chemicals, all those chemicals. So when your brain releases or triggers your flow states, it releases all your performance enhancing chemicals. That's what makes your brain to perform at its peak levels. It triggers flow states. Another important peculiarity, neuroelectricity, your brain produces frequencies, electrical frequencies, electrical impulses, and there are lots of different kinds of waves, brain waves that your brain produces. Beta, right now you are in beta. It's the fastest moving brain wave where you're consciously doing something. That's a beta brain wave. Below beta, you have alpha, slower brain wave, which is responsible for your creativity and all. Below alpha, you have theta, your gamma, delta, so many brain waves. So that is the power of your brain. How many of your mind blown by your brain? Have you heard about this level about your brain? Have you thought about your brain at this level? How many of your mind blown? If your mind blown, give me a yes or put in the chat MB, mind blown. Sagar is mind blown. Manan is mind blown. Anil is mind blown. Shivahar is mind blown. Exactly. That's the power of our brain, and we all have that, ladies and gentlemen. But the important question that I wanted to ask you is this. If you stuck in the life, why are you struggling? Why are you playing average and mediocre? Why are you struggling to achieve your goals, perform at your peak levels? Let me know in the comments. What do you think is stopping you from performing at your peak levels? We all have the same brain. What do you think is the reason? Let me know in the comments. What do you think are the reason why? Sagar says procrastination. Okay. What else? Ragini says fear. Exactly. Selva says procrastination. What else? No proper guidance, says Anil. Not being good enough. Okay. Okay. So what you're saying basically, I mean, it's a belief again. It's a limbic system or your middle brain or this is how you have trained your subconscious, not being good enough. But okay, that feeling of that limiting belief, right, Ragini? Got it. Exactly. Anything else? Anything else do you think is stopping you from performing or unlocking your true brain potential? Is there anything else? Any other major things other than the fear, procrastination, guidance not being good enough, all the limiting beliefs? Exactly. So generally, these are called brain blocks. I call it as brain blocks. We all have kind of brain blocks that we have developed. Okay. And what are the critical brain blocks? Many things you already have mentioned. Not to use hunter ability, distractions. Exactly. Not knowing how to use brain power. Exactly, Puneet. Exactly. So you may find it here. So what are the critical brain blockers? Burnout, lack of passion, lack of purpose, procrastination. Many of you mentioned about procrastination, lack of clear direction. Many, somebody mentioned about lack of direction and guidance. Yes. Excess stress or chronic stress, inconsistent focus, inability to focus, laziness. Many, laziness, procrastination, fatigue, destructive mindset, thought process, beliefs. Ragini mentioned about I'm not good enough. That's a destructive mindset. Subconscious conditioning, limiting beliefs, fear, again, lack of courage, disengagement, inadequate recovery, overwhelm, poor nutrition, pressure, excess pressure, stress, limiting beliefs, anxiety. These are all the critical brain blocks. How many of you can relate with this? How many of you are experiencing with some of these brain blocks? Give me a guess in the chat. Ayub says me, Ragini says me. Sagar says yes. Naturally, most of them. Ayub says naturally, most of them. Okay, good. I see. The first step of any change is being aware. It's good that you are now aware, right? Sanjeev, yes. Shivahar, yes. Great. Now, let me give some data. This data was released by Deloitte. Okay, so one of the world's leading consultancy company. They focused on these 6 critical blocks. What they found, 44% in a corporate work, they studied the corporate environment, what's really affecting the corporate performance and productivity. And they found 44% of the employees, they felt burned out at corporate world. 44. 23% reported feeling burned out very often. With regards to distractions, an average knowledge worker is interrupted 56 times per day, wasting about 3 hours per workday, translate to 720 hours per year. 80% of corporate employees feel stressed at work. 80%. 51% are disengaged at their job. They're not engaged with their job. They're just focused on the bills. They're not engaged or enjoying the work. And 16% are actively disengaged. What does it mean? This means they are working so hard to sabotage the success of their organization without really consciously knowing it. Okay, 87% of employees experience performance anxiety at work, which affects their productivity at work. And do you know, as per their studies, what they found, in US alone, it was a massive study done by Deloitte. And they found in US alone, it is costing around 300 billion US dollars in terms of productivity loss. 300 billion. And at a global level, they found it is costing at least is the real actual problem for your underperformance. This is not the real problem. This is again the reason why people are unable to solve it. Why? Because they see the problem at a surface level. So whatever you might say, procrastination, laziness, it's a surface level problem. What could be the real root causes? Lack of drive. You don't have the fire. You don't have the drive, inner fire. So what are the real root causes of these brain blocks? Based on my past 8 years of experience, studying, research, coaching hundreds of people across multiple domains, business owners, executives, professionals, artists, across 20 plus countries, what I found, there are 6 root causes, only 6. Any block which comes under any of these 6, which is good. Why? Because it is easy to solve the problem. You don't want to focus on 100 brain blocks. You just need to focus on these 6 root causes. So what are the 6 root causes? And any brain block you can imagine, you can think of, all of this comes under any of these blocks. So what are those? Number 1, destructive brain patterns. It could be your thought process. It could be your beliefs that Agni mentioned about. Not good enough. What is the real root causes? Subconscious conditioning, destructive brain patterns. Again, I mentioned about why your brain creates patterns. Your brain's primary function is not to help you achieve your goals, ladies and gentlemen. The primary function of your brain is what? Is to protect you, is to make sure you survive. And your brain consumes almost 20-25% of the total energy produced by your body. And your brain has lots of survival related activities to take care of. And that requires lots of energy. So your brain is always trying to conserve, save its energy. So whatever you repeat, it creates patterns. Why it creates patterns? Once the patterns are created, your brain does not need to consciously process that particular thing. That's why, so that it can save its energy. So the kind of thoughts that you make consistently, kind of habits that you have, once you repeat it, it becomes patterns. Your brain creates patterns. So because what kind of patterns have we repeated? Destructive or constructive? So this is one major reason why we are always getting this negative thought process, fear, destructive belief system, limiting belief system. This is one reason, the subconscious conditioning, the way we conditioned our brain at a subconscious level because of repetition. Number 2 is lack of drive. Again, as I mentioned before, you might say the problem is procrastination, laziness. But what is the actual problem? That is the surface level problem. What is the actual problem? Lack of drive. Why you lack drive? You don't have fire. You don't have psychological fuel. Your inner fire. Why? Because you don't feel any purpose towards it. You are not passionate about things. You have no curiosity or interest or love for anything that you do. That's the reason why you procrastinate. That's the reason why you feel lazy. Lack of drive is the second very important root causes. Number 3, lack of goals and skills. Most people, they don't have the goals. Again, goal, having clear, they don't know even how to set their vision, mission, and to set the goals. They don't have the skills. Or most people, they don't have the goals itself. And those who set the goals, they set also in the wrong way. So lack of goals, because having a goal is a massive flow trigger. It triggers your flow states. That's the power of having goals. So lack of goals is another root causes of performance blocks. brain blocks. That's why your brain keep. See, if you ask me, what is the world's most precious asset? It's your brain's attention, ladies and gentlemen. Your brain's ability to focus. So when you don't have something really meaningful to focus, no wonder why people are struggling with destructive brain patterns. So lack of goals, another very important, poor energy management. Today, people are like walking zombies. I call them walking zombies because energy is the foundation for sustained high performance. Without energy, you cannot perform. And most people, they don't have the energy. What the research shows, I mean, the CEO of a global corporate company, they have the energy equivalent to professional athletes who is competing in Olympics and high-level championships. That's a level of energy a CEO of a global corporate company has. And when we talk about energy, when I talking about energy management, I'm not just talking about your physical energy or energizing your body. That is very, very critical. But energy management, it's a holistic approach. It doesn't stop there. Your physical energy matters. Your body upgrading, energizing your body matters. But it doesn't stop there. Your spiritual energy, your mental energy, your emotional energy, these are all very critical. Because you as a human, we have 5 critical human components. Your soul, body, brain, mind, and heart. And we need to consistently upgrade all these 5 critical human components. And people, they do not even upgrade or energize or work on even energizing their body. So that's why people are like today walking zombies. They don't have energy. Without energy, that's the reason why people are struggling with their performance. Without energy, you cannot perform. Number 5, lack of flow itself. As I said, flow is such a pleasurable state where it makes you feel at your best. That's why in flow, you perform at your best. And people are not involving in flow-inducing activities. So that's the reason why people are always in stress. People are always in anxiety. Because in flow, it is impossible to be fear and anxious and self-doubt. Because your brain is operating in high-performing brain chemicals. So lack of flow-inducing activities, another root causes of these performance and brain blocks. And finally, lack of resilience, lack of courage, lack of confidence, lack of grit, perseverance. So these are, you take any block that you have, which we have discussed. It comes down to any of this. So what do you think? Let me know in the chat. What do you think for you are, what do you think? It may right, it may not right. What are your key root causes of your performance blocks? What have you identified so far? Let me know in the chat. And I'll be focusing based on what you say. I'll be focusing more on that. Unable to focus. Okay. Okay. Self-doubt, Shivahar. I mean, that means you are saying destructive brain patterns. Okay. Your subconscious conditioning. Unable to focus. Yes, that comes from primarily come from lack of drive. Because the moment you have drive, you have purpose, your brain primarily releases what? Dopamine and acetylcholine. Acetylcholine is the neurotransmitter brain chemical primarily responsible for your focus. So what you're saying, Sagar, is you lack drive, you lack passion, you lack purpose. Self-doubt, again, it's part of the destructive brain patterns. So you understood the root causes of these brain blocks. Now you want to see the real brain blocks in action. This is one of my clients from Iceland. I don't want to reveal. Let's see this coaching conversation, and let's talk it further.
With regards to your life, what would you say overall? What's your current biggest challenge right now? If you are able to get rid of that, oh my God, I'm unstoppable.
Actually, I think I'm not sure. I just think there's too much different things going on, and if I could get my mind to separate them.
All right.
In a
Okay.
way,
So I would.
what happens
Go.
is that I have so many open tabs, and I'm trying to put everything in Notion to see if I could move it from my head to somewhere to get more organized.
Absolutely. This is
What's happening in the schools tomorrow. You know, okay, my son has this activity. I have to make sure that he takes a pillow, that he has picnic stuff ready. And the company I work for needs this ready, but the PhD, I need to finish that. But I have all sorts of different projects going on. And somehow my mind gets a little bit cluttered, and then I freeze, sometimes.
How many of you freeze? How many of you can relate with this? And maybe your blocks are even severe than this. This lady, she has graduated, by the way, from one of the top universities, not in India, in the world. I don't want to name. And she's also working in one of the leading consultancy company in Europe. And if this blocks can come to her, what are the different blocks you might have been experiencing right now? Yes, Vimal says, I can relate. I resonate with the functional freeze. Krishnan says, lack of knowledge, of clarity. Exactly. This is, again, one of the real reason for, we'll talk about that in a very detailed way, how to solve this problem. Self-doubt. Exactly. So you got the idea, because many times this is the first step. Awareness at a deeper level, not looking at the problem at a surface level. Go deeper. Okay. Okay. Now, how is this performance blocks limiting and affecting your personal and professional life? Number one, play average. When we have these blocks, do we have the courage to play big? It scares us. Thinking big, playing big. We have lots of fear. No courage. So we start playing mediocre. We play average. Number two, stuck in life. You don't know. You know at a deeper level, you are intelligent. You are smart. You were smart. You were intelligent. But you feel like stuck. No direction. You don't know what happened. Stunted personal and professional growth. If you're not growing, every single day you are dying. And this, your performance blocks, is what limiting you from your personal and professional growth. You might be stuck in your career for a long time. No growth in your business. But if you go deep down, these are the core 6 reasons why you have been affected. Even the financial struggles, people say the biggest problem is money. Money is a surface level problem. It's just a resource. Go deeper. Why you are struggling with money? Why you have financial struggles? Again, you have, see, money problem has not occurred just in a day. It's because you have performed yourself in a way for years that has put yourself in a situation where you're struggling with money. So if you're seeing money is just a surface level problem, but the real problem why people are struggling with financially money, again, deep down, it's your performance, it's your brain, the way you have trained your brain. No true fulfillment, just moving with the flow, no clarity in life. Laziness, scarcity mindset, always thinking about scarcity. Oh, there is no opportunity, a lot of competition. We don't have abundant high performance mindset, lots of negative thought process, fears, limiting beliefs, lack of confidence, lack of courage, even poor health. It affects every critical areas of your life. Once you have performance blocks, any of these root causes, it's just not affect your professional life, your career growth or business growth or whatever. It affects every critical areas of your life. How many of you can really relate with what I'm saying? Give me a yes in the comments, in the chat, if you can really relate with what I'm saying right now. Yes. Your current results, ladies and gentlemen, listen to this very carefully. Your current results and achievements are around you, and even relationship problems are performance problems in disguise. This is the deeper level. This is the core level. The real issue has something to do with your own performance and these 6 root causes. So I always, whenever I ask this question, I always get very strange, deep answer. So my question to you is this: think about this, and then I will tell you a story, a real story. What are the root causes of your key performance blockers? You know your key performance blockers and how much this is costing you. I asked this question to one of my clients, Srikanth. He was as a financial consultant in Mumbai. It happened 2-3 years back. And he was earning at that time 10-12 lakhs per month as a financial consultant in Mumbai. But his biggest dream, his biggest goal was to create or to start his own business, fintech business. So I asked him, Srikanth, what's your goal? What's your dreams? He said, Fasham, I wanted to start a fintech company. Okay, what's the scalability of the business? I asked him. So he said, Fasham, it's pan-India scalable because it's a cloud-based online business. And I can scale it whole India level. Okay. So how long you have been thinking about this, Srikanth? He said, Fasham, I think I have been thinking about it from last 5 years. Okay, where are you right now? I haven't even started. Why? I'm scared. You're scared of what? What if I fail? What if this doesn't work? What if? Lots of fear for him. But when I asked this question, Srikanth, do you know how much this is costing you? He was again frozen for some time. No talk, silent. I felt the pain, exactly what he's going through. I was able to feel his pain. Then he told me, Fasham, this is so deep and this is costing me at least 150 crores per year, $18 million per year, because that is the potential of the business. I want to ask the same question to you. You know your goals, your dreams, and how many years you have been thinking about this. How much do you think your performance blockers has costed you so far? You know how many years you have been struggling with. How much do you think this has costed you so far? You know where you wanted to go. What's your goals and dreams? And how many years you have been struggling with this performance block. Right now, you might have got a real clarity about what exactly are the root causes of your performance blocks. So go deeper and ask yourself how much this has costed me so far, and come up with that number. I'm sure it will surprise you. Whenever I ask this question, it surprises people. That's when people analyze, oh, this has costed me, impacted me at a deeper level. Now, again, go one level deeper. How much your performance blockers has costed you so far in terms of money, in terms of time? How much time have you wasted so far? energy, in terms of energy, how many missed opportunities, how many opportunities have you missed because of your performance blocks? And how has it affected other critical areas of your life? Your relationships, your energy, your health, your fulfillment, your happiness, your finance, your career, your business. How much your performance blocks costed? When I asked this question with regards to time, one of the doctors, he was from, again, Mumbai, he was working for Maharashtra state government as a medical doctor, as a anesthesiologist. When I asked this question, he said, with regards to time, Fasham, I'm wasting 24 hours of my time. I said, why? Because I don't enjoy what I do. This is not what I want. I'm working just to pay the bills. I don't enjoy any second of my work. Another lady, she was a bank manager, I believe, Bangalore. She said, again, almost half of her time is just getting wasted every single day. So how much your performance blocks costed you so far in terms of money, time, energy, and missed opportunities, and how this is affecting other critical areas of life. And one more thing very important, you can give only what you have, ladies and gentlemen. This is not only affecting you, this is also affecting the people around you, your performance blocks. Think about it. You may have your kids, you may have your child, you may have your own team members, and we all want our kids to be the best version of ourselves. Our team has to be the best version. They have to perform at their best levels. But they don't do what we told us, what we told them to do. They do. They copy. They are like monkeys. They copy us. They do what they see us doing, how we perform. They just copy that. So we can only give and influence the people that we really care about, whether it be our family or our professional network. We can only give what we have. So my question, are you okay to keep operating your life with your performance blockers for the next 1 year, 3 year, 5 year, or beyond, or for the rest of your life? What do you think will happen if you keep doing or keep operating in the same way that you have been operating with all these performance blocks? What do you think will happen if you keep operating? And you know how long you have been struggling with this. And you know how this has been costing you in different aspects of your life. But who is the real culprit? Is it your problem? No. No. Who is the real culprit here? It's your education system. It's the society that we live in and we have grown. It's the association, kind of associations that we have. It's our own family members, because their beliefs, their kind of thought patterns, their kind of energy, because energy is contagious. Just think about it. You may be able to relate again. What's the kind of associations that you have? Even your own family members. Because everything, why? The reason why rich people, the kids of the rich people keep getting richer, because they have the right ecosystem, the right networking association. So they train their brain differently. So it's a educational system. It's a society that we live in. It's the kind of associations we get, these energy getting transformed to us without even we are aware of this. We don't even know. These are some of, the real culprits. So what are the old method? Work hard, grinding is the way, pushing limits. Do you think this is going to sustain, help you sustain your high performance? No, because doing this will make us burned out, stressed out, and it releases, your brain releases performance declining brain chemicals rather than performance enhancing chemicals. You cannot sustain high performance. That's an old method, because again, if you look, everybody's working hard. The person who's working in construction field, he's working extremely hard. Is he a high performer? Guys, can you hear me? Give me a guess if you can hear me, because there was a network issue. Give me a yes if you can hear me. Great. Okay. So your brain is a very powerful nonsense detector. The moment you say, I'm a millionaire, I'm a millionaire, I'm a billionaire, your brain knows exactly, hey, don't talk nonsense. You don't have the thought process of a millionaire or a billionaire. You don't have the belief system of a millionaire or a billionaire. You don't have the habits of a millionaire or billionaire. Your brain knows who you truly are. So if you are trying to fake it, that's a reason why affirmation doesn't work. This is old method, it doesn't work. What is a new method? New method, hack your brain to unlock your flow states, your peak brain states, and that's how you let your biology to work for you, because we are biological systems. And that is what makes you feel great, because when you unlock your flow states, that releases all your performance enhancing chemicals. It's a very addictive, pleasurable state. Your flow state is a pleasurable state. That's why people feel great and perform at their best levels. That's a new method. And this is the fastest, easiest, and smartest, effortless, and efficient way to perform and achieve your boldest goals without any stress, because you are letting your biology to work for you rather against you. If you're working hard, you're working against your biology. If you're grinding yourself and pushing your limits again and again, you're working against your biology. The easiest way, the new way, the best way is to let your biology to work for you by hacking your flow states. And there are different ways. We will discuss about how to hack your flow states. Let me also talk about some myths and misconceptions around peak performance. One thing people say, peak performance is very difficult to achieve and sustain. Yes, you are right, provided you don't know the fundamentals of high performance. Once you know the fundamentals, it's easy not only to achieve, but sustain for life. I will tell you what are the fundamentals. And you don't need to even consciously process, it becomes natural. You don't need somebody to, you don't need, it comes easy and natural. Another peak performance is talent, or it's by birth. Nobody borns or, with high performance. Peak performance is a trainable skill, ladies and gentlemen. It's a pure trainable skill. It's a skill. It's not a talent. And because it's a skill, it's learnable. Number 3, peak performance means grinding, not dying. No, it's exactly opposite. Because grinding and not downtime, non-stop hustle, it makes you burned out and stressed out. You cannot sustain your high performance. In fact, peak performance, again, as I said, it's all about letting your biology to work for you. That's how your brain releases all your performance enhancing chemicals. That's why you feel at your best and you perform at your best. And it's such a pleasurable flow is the worst, I mean, the most pleasurable addictive brain state. We'll talk about that. Peak performance is only for highly successful people. It's again a big misconception. In fact, people become highly successful when they are able to perform at their peak levels on a consistent basis. It's not that this is only reserved for highly successful people. In fact, it's quite the opposite. Again, if you wanted to be highly successful, if you wanted to achieve your goals, if you wanted to achieve greater things, you should be performing at your peak levels. It's not reserved for any kind of people. Artificial stimulants are necessary. You don't need marijuana or any other artificial stimulants. You don't need cocaine. You just need biological tools, behavioral tools. We'll talk about those tools to let your biology work for you. And once you reach peak performance, you stay there. No, again, you have to train your brain. So what's the takeaway so far? Was it a mind-blowing session so far? Mind-blowing, so many events. What's your biggest takeaway so far? What's your biggest takeaway so far? Let me know, and we'll talk about the solution then. So many awareness, so many realities. Was it mind-blowing? Was it? Okay. Ragini says, can hack the brain. Exactly. Your brain is just a programmed software. Your brain doesn't have another brain. Okay. Your brain doesn't have another brain. It cannot think. I mean, it just follows the patterns. It's a programmed software, and we have programmed how we should think and perform. So exactly, your brain is hackable. I'll teach you how to hack your brain. Yes, another very peak performance and flow state is learnable skill. Exactly. Manan says, mind-blowing, self-understanding, mind-blowing. We cannot remain slave to, exactly, you cannot remain slave to our brain. Again, good news, your brain is what? Neuroplastic. Your brain that is a special thing about brain. Neuroplasticity or brain plasticity. Anytime you decide to upgrade your brain, it supports you not with your software, but even physically, it becomes a new brain. Why do somebody who has born from slum suddenly become a rich person? Why? What the research shows, his brain completely changes. Its patterns completely changes. Even the physical structure changes. Because a person who is born in a slum, in poverty, has a totally different brain structure compared to a rich person. So the moment you decide to upgrade your brain, yes, exactly, great knowledge, yes. Learnable skill in knowledge, exactly, Sachin. It's not reserved for specific people or sole learnable skills. It's not talent or something, sole learnable skills. And because your brain is neuroplastic, you can train yourself. So let's talk about now the solutions. So are you excited? We talked about the problems. We talked about how it is really affecting our personal and professional growth and life and even other aspects of our life. We talked about how this is costing us in terms of money, in terms of time, in terms of missed opportunities, in terms of energy. And we talked about how long we have been struggling with these performance blocks and what exactly are the root causes. Now it's a time to talk about the solutions. How many of you are excited to learn about the solutions? Let me know in the comments. Yes, give me a yes if you're excited. Sagar, yes, 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 yes. Ladies and gentlemen, one more thing, as I said before, switch on your video. See, it's a private group, and we are talking about something very important. So if you're not really traveling, let's have that connection, right? So If you can switch on the video, it's really great. You know, we can have this connection and that can truly affect. So thank you, Krishnan. Thank you, Ragini. Thank you, Geeta. If you're not traveling, yes, please switch on the video so we can have more impact. Great. So yes, so if excited, let's go. Let's go to the solutions, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about the solutions. Give me a yes if you can see the screen. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much, Listen. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, now let's talk about the solution. How are we going to solve this problem, Fasham? Let's talk about that. Great. So, as I said, the old way is not going to help. As I said, we are living in a cognitive world where AI is dominating the space. It's a world that we are living, cognitive world. We have lived in the past industrial world, agricultural revolution, agricultural world. Today we are living in a cognitive world. So those who are making balance of the they are going to go ahead. Those who are not making biggest gift, they are going to stay there. Okay, so what is the new way? Become a flow hacker. Hack your brain to trigger its peak states consistently. Become a flow hacker. Give me a yes if you want to become a flow hacker. Give me a yes if you want to become a flow hacker. Great, 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 great. Yes, 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 yes. David says yes. Vimal says yes. Sagar, yes, exactly. So why to hack your brain for flow? Why to hack your brain for flow? Because that's how you let your biology to work for you, to make you feel your best, perform your best, and unlock your peak performance for life. Why? Because when your brain triggers your flow states, it releases all of your performance enhancing chemicals all at once. Dopamine, serotonin, endorphins, norepinephrine, anandamide, oxytocin. When dopamine is in your system, it's your primarily reward chemicals. When it's in your system, you feel like you feel inspired, you feel motivated, you are not worried. Number two, serotonin. It's your primarily happiness chemical. When it's in your system, when your brain releases serotonin, you feel calmer. You feel happy. It's your primary happiness. If you know anybody who is struggling with mental issues and go to a psychiatrist, the psychiatrist is going to give them a pill called SSRI. What does SSRI contains? Serotonin. It's your primarily happiness chemical. So they feel good when they take the pill, but you don't need to take a pill. You just need to trigger your flow. Your flow is the most most pleasurable state, ladies and gentlemen. And you don't need a pill. You just need a behavioral tools. Endorphins. Oxytocin is a powerful social chemical. Anandamide. So all these performance enhancing chemicals will be acetylcholine. Again, it's one of the powerful chemicals responsible for your focus, acetylcholine. So that's why you feel at your best in flow states. And when you feel at your best, you perform at your best. So what is flow? Flow is a technical term, by the way. As I said before, it's your brain's peak state. But it is technically defined as what? As the optimal state of consciousness where you feel at your best and perform at your best. So let me make it very simple for you. So flow is like what? Just imagine thousands of motivational speakers inside your brain all the time, cheering for you, supporting for you, inspiring you. How does that make you feel? And when you feel that way, how do you think you will perform? And when you are performing that way on a consistent basis, what do you think is possible to achieve for you? You become unstoppable. That is about exactly in a simple word. So flow is technical word. It's technically defined as optimal state of consciousness where you feel at your best and you perform at your best. So how powerful is flow? We have lots and lots of research, peer-reviewed research studies and papers. What the research shows, almost all gold level performance in championships and Olympics and major championships, what the research shows, flow plays its starring role. The athlete was in flow. In science, it shows almost all major scientific breakthroughs happens when a person is in the state of flow. In business also, major breakthroughs in business also happens in flow. And in business, we really have some really powerful data. McKinsey, how many of you have heard about McKinsey? One of the world's leading consultancy company. Give me a guess if you have heard about McKinsey. It's a world's leading consultancy company. Okay, Sagar says yes. Okay, Krishan, yes. Okay. Okay, good. So McKinsey, they did a 10-year research. This is the abstract. 10-year research on their own senior executives in flow. And it's a peer-reviewed research published by National Institute of Health, US government, NCBI. You can type McKinsey research paper. You can find it. If you type in Google, it will direct. It's a 10-year, it's a peer-reviewed research, 10-year. And what they found on their own senior executives, they studied their own senior executives for 10 years about flow. And what they found was that their senior executives were 500% more productive in flow states. 500%. 5 times more productive in flow than their normal performance. So what does this mean? This means when their senior executives, they come on Monday, operate in flow states, they were able to achieve what it would normally take them 5 days to achieve. When they come on Monday and Tuesday, drops into flow states, they were able to achieve what it would normally take them 10 days to achieve, 1000% productive. That is the power of flow states. It's a 10-year peer-reviewed research done by McKinsey on their own senior executives for flow. So that is the power of flow states. So why hacking your flow states give you a competitive advantage, ladies and gentlemen? Because you look at your peers, you look at your surroundings, you look at your competition, you look at your competitors. They all struggle with their poor performance. Why? Because they don't even know they have these performance blockers. And they don't know how to unlock, maintain, and sustain their peak performance for life. And 3% or the top 1% of your competitors, not even 3%, I believe at this levels, advanced level, only a very few of your companies know science-backed tools and protocols to upgrade their brain, optimize their body, and trigger flow states to consistently perform at their peak levels and sustain it for the rest of your life. That is why hacking your flow states is going to give you a competitive advantage. Most of the people, they did not know what flow state means even. So that is a professional competitive advantage you are going to be getting right now. Now, I want to teach a very important blueprint, ladies and gentlemen. I even write a book about it, Zero to Unstoppable, which is almost done. We'll be publishing in next 2 months, hopefully. Publishing in next 2 months. We already have the contract with the publishing agency, and hopefully within 2 months we'll be publishing it, and it will be available worldwide. Zero to Unstoppable blueprint book. By the way, I think this is today. I think it is available for pre-launch offer, 60% offer. Team, if you can put in the link it is available for 60% offer for a few more days. It's a pre-launch offer, and you can avail for pre-launch offer. Okay, so I want to teach you one powerful blueprint. This is called Zero to Unstoppable Blueprint. Anybody who has gone from zero to unstoppable, it is a step-by-step process. Nobody has gone to unstoppable straight away. Everybody has started with zero. That's a stage one. Then they go to mediocre or average. That's a stage two. 80% of people, they are here, zero to stage one and stage two. Sorry, guys, I think we have some technical issues. Can you see it? Can you hear it? Give me a yes if you can see the screen, if you can see my slide and hear it properly. Give me a yes. Okay, good. Thank you. All right. So this is zero, stage one, then people go step by step. If you wanted to go from zero to one, so this is step by step. Everybody who has become the titan, who has become unstoppable, who has become great, everybody, not anybody has gone directly to unstoppable. It's a process. It's a step by step process. So it starts from zero, then go to mediocre, stage two. Then they go to good, stage three. Then they go to stage four, which is great, and stage five is unstoppable. So stage one and stage two, zero and mediocre, 80% of the people, they are in that stage. Even right now, they don't move to stage three, the top 15%. And only the 5%, they are great at what they do. Or in terms of, I will tell you what it requires to be at each of these stages. 5%, the top 5%. And the top 1% becomes unstoppable, the stage 5. And even if you wanted to become unstoppable, you have to go through this stage. Stage 1 to stage 2, 3, 4, 5. Step by step. You cannot jump from 1 to 5 or 2 to 5, 2 to 4. You have to go through this. So what does it take to go each of these stages? It requires different abilities in terms of your mindset, in terms of clarity, in terms of mastery, in terms of energy levels, in terms of goals, in terms of fulfillment and impact. Every stage has these things. Stage 1, 0, with regards to mindsets, those who are in 0, with regards to mindset, they have fixed mindset. Most of the time, they are living in fear, stress, self-doubts, limiting beliefs. They have all the destructive brain patterns, subconscious conditioning in a negative way. With regards to clarity, they don't have clarity about their curiosities, passion, and purpose. They are just working to pay bills. They are not engaged with their work or whatever they do, their primary field of interest. They have no direction, no clarity, mastery, or skills. They have only low income job skills, no high impact, high income skills. Energy, poor energy levels, no discipline to energize. Goal, they don't have goals at all. Not even written, they don't have a goals. Just move with the flow. Fulfillment, no fulfillment, because they have no clarity, no impact. Stage 2, those who are in mediocre, with regards to mindset, they have mediocre mindset. They are not consistently investing time, money, and energy in their self-growth. Again, they are working just to pay the bills. They don't have clarity about their purpose. No fire, no internal fire, no drive. Again, mastery, only average. With regards to their skills and knowledge, they have, again, average income job skills. No high impact, high income skills. Energy levels, low energy levels, no priority, no discipline. No clear written goals. Again, low fulfillment as no clarity and impact. So these are stage 1 and stage 2. Stage 3, the top 15%, with regards to their mindset, they have growth mindset. They consistently invest in their own self-growth and personal development. With regards to clarity, they have good clarity about their passion and purpose, and they start working on side. They got clarity about their passion and purpose, and they start working on it on a side. They might be working on something, a job or something, but now they realized, oh, this is what they really, really want. This is their purpose and passion. They started working on it parallelly. Mastery, they started acquiring knowledge and skills to follow their passion and purpose, to fulfill their passion and purpose, and build a career or a business around it for the rest of their life. Energy level, they have average energy levels because, again, at this level, they don't prioritize their energy. Less disciplined about energy management. Goals, they have clear written goals for 6 months to 1 year. Again, they have partial fulfillment. Why? Because they have only started working on their passion and purpose. They have not really started to impact the world or the people. No contribution yet. Stage 4, mindset-wise, they have peak mindset. They're excited about future. Self-growth is their first priority. This is where they invest all their commitment towards self-growth, because that they know this is the biggest asset, is investing and upgrading themselves. So they have a peak mindset. They have laser-like clarity about their passion and purpose. Crystal clear clarity about what do they really, really, really want in life. Who do they really want to become? Why do you want to do that? How do they want to impact the world and contribute to the world? They have laser-like clarity about direction in their life, in their personal and professional life. Mastery, they have mastered high impact, high income skills, performance and leadership skills, and following passion and purpose full time. Energy levels, they have high energy levels, high priority and disciplined. They prioritize their energy levels. Goals, they have clear written goals for up to 5 years. They have high level of fulfillment because they are growing faster to become one of the best in their respective field. Then we have the top 1% unstoppable, stage 5. They have an abundant mindset, again excited about future. Self-growth, again, they continuously upgrade themselves. Clarity, they have laser-like clarity again about their passion and purpose. They're more focused on the impact, the more impact. Mastery, again, mastered high impact, high income, performance and leadership skills, and following passion and purpose full time. High energy levels, have clear written goals for 5+ years. They have high level of fulfillment. Why? Because they're impacting a lot of people. They are changing a lot of people. They're transforming and impacting the world, impacting the people, and they are one of the best in their respective field. So this is the 0 to unstoppable blueprint. I hope you might get some idea. So were you able to understand in which stage are you? Let me know in the comments. You might be at 0, it's okay, because everybody goes from 0 to mediocre. It's a step-by-step process. So let me know in the comments, where are you right now? Let me know, most of the people, where they are right now, and accordingly, I may tweak some of my deliveries. Let me know at what stage you are right now. Where you think? You might be at 0. It's okay. Everybody start with 0. You might be at mediocre. You might be good. You might be at great. You might be at unstoppable. With regards to mindset, clarity, mastery, energy goals, at which stage are you? Let me know in the comments. Yagini says good. Sagar says mediocre. Good, good, good. Who else? Vimal says good. Puneet says great, great, great. Sachin says stage 3. Good. Excellent. Shivahar says good. Good. Now, where do you want to be? I'm a senior citizen. Why not, Krishnan? Why not? You must have your purpose. Doesn't mean once you retire, the life ends. That's a mindset that most people have. Once you have your passion, purpose, it never stop. Okay. Have to work on energy also. Okay. Now let me know, where do you want to go? Do you want to become unstoppable, or do you want to become stage 5 or stage 4? You want to be great? Where do you really want to go? You know where you are right now in terms of mindset, clarity, mastery, energy, goals, fulfillment, impact. Where do you really want it to go? Let me know. Vimal says unstoppable stage 5. Where do you want to go? Sagar wants to be stage 5. I think Sagar was stage 2. So he wants to go from stage 2 to stage 5. Krishnan wants to be stage 5. Who else? Everybody wants to. Sachin wants to be stage 5. Shivahar wants to be stage 5. Excellent. Great. That's ambition, ladies and gentlemen. That's an ambition. Now, let me show you. Give me a yes if you're excited. Do I want to show you how to achieve this? How to go from step by step, how to go. Let me know. Give me a yes if you're excited, if you wanted to know. Give me a yes. If I don't get a lot of yeses, I may skip this part. I'm joking, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, yes, yes. Ritu says yes. Shiva says yes. Man says yes. Great, ladies and gentlemen. Let me show you how to step by step go from. This is the path. Anybody you are seeing right now at an unstoppable stage, stage 5, the top first, or stage 4 at top 5, they all have gone through here. You know where Apple has started, in a garage. Amazon, SpaceX, everybody, you know, Mahendra Singh Dhoni, who was he? Everybody starts with 0, right? Okay. So let me talk about the 3 secrets to become a peak performer for life and go from 0 to unstoppable. Okay. So secret 1 is unlock. You need to unlock your flow states, how to harness flow to go from 0 to average to good to great to unstoppable. That's the first. Unlock. Secret 2 is maintain. It's not about just unlocking. You need to be able to maintain it. For that, you should know how to hack your brain and train your brain differently to get rid of your flow blockers and unlock your limitless brain capabilities for consistent peak performance. This is what we will be discussing in the next 1 hour or 1.5 hours or so. Secret number 3 is sustain. It's not just about unlocking and maintaining. You want to sustain for life. For that, you need to be having crystal clear clarity about your life, direction, your passion and purpose, and convert that into your lifelong business or career without quitting whatever you are doing right now. You might be working on something that you are not passionate about, just for your bills, just for salary, and you are not emotionally engaged. Do you think you can perform? You can be great at something if you don't have a fire? That's why, if you wanted to sustain your high performance, one of the number 1 criteria is you need to have inner fire. Your psychological fuel that drives high performance. So these are the 3 secrets we'll be talking about. Now let's talk about secret number 1, unlock flow. How to harness flow to go from 0 to average to good to great to unstoppable step by step. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what I call 0 to unstoppable upgrade framework. UPGRADE framework. before even I explain this framework, I really wanted to talk about how much blood and sweat I have put in finalizing this framework to make it very easy for you. This is almost 8 years of my hard work, my investment, my self-growth, my personal development, my coaching, hundreds of people across multiple countries, across multiple domains. I thought this is what people need. After learning from the best of the best high performance consultants, flow consultants in the world, I simplified it in a very simple framework. This is all what people need. If they wanted to become a peak performer for life, they just need to upgrade. Never forget this, ladies and gentlemen. You just need to upgrade. So what do you need? What do you mean by upgrade? Number one, unlock your limitless brain capabilities. That's number one. I have talked a lot about your brain capabilities. And also I talked about what are the brain blocks which is stopping people from unlocking its capabilities. The first thing that you want to be doing is rewire all the destructive brain patterns which has been blocking you from your childhood, from many, many years, and unlock its brain capabilities. Enhance your cognitive performance. That's the first thing. Unlock your brain capabilities to enhance your focus, to enhance your memory, enhance your productivity, enhance your creativity, your imagination. That's what the first step. Second, precise clarity about your purpose. Propel your fire, your inner fire. Most people, they don't have. Why they are lazy, procrastinate, again, as I said, it's a surface level problem. What they are saying is they lack drive. They don't have the fire inside. No psychological fuel inside. So you need to have precise clarity about your curiosities, your interest, your passion, your love, deep love about a particular subject or a thing, and then purpose. What really frustrates you, which you want to see solved? What problem really frustrates you that you want to see solved? That fires you at the deepest level. That's a number two that you want. Number three, goals set your path. You just not only, this is not enough just to have clarity and direction. You also need goal set, that roadmap, how to achieve that purpose. And you need to build skills and knowledge. Without roadmap, without knowledge, without skills, that will you will not be able to actualize purpose. You will not be, see, I always say, if you take only in India, we have 1.5 billion people. And we know, we Indians, we are the smartest. We are the most intelligent. We all have big goals, dreams. But are we all actualize those dreams? No. A very few people are able to achieve their dreams. But if you ask people, they have big, bold goals. Most people are not able to achieve. Why? Because to actualize executing it, it's a different ball game. It requires all these different things. Mindset plays, your drive plays critical role, your goals plays critical role, your energy management, your flow, resilience. Whether you know it or not, this is what you should be doing. And those who are not able to do this, they fail. So that's number three. Goal set your path. Have a clear-cut roadmap, skills, knowledge. Number four, recalibrate your energy levels. As I said, energy is a foundation for sustained high performance. Without energy, you cannot sustain high performance, ladies and gentlemen. And as I said, most people are today like walking zombies. They don't have energy. They don't even prioritize their physical energy. Forget about other energy. I mentioned about energy management. It's a holistic approach. It's not just about body. It's all about soul, body, brain, mind, and heart. These are the 5 core assets of you as a human, as a biological system, and you need to upgrade and energize all these biological systems to produce high energy levels, spiritual, physical, mental, emotional. That's how you become unstoppable energy, unstoppable. But you need high level of energy. Number 5, activate your flow states. You cannot activate your flow states if you have brain blocks, if you have no clarity about your passion, purpose, and curiosities, because these are all powerful flow triggers. If you don't have your goals, skills, knowledge, you cannot activate your flow states. If you don't have energy, you cannot activate your flow states. And now you need to activate your flow states by involving in flow inducing activities. That's what will make you feel at your best, perform at your best, and fast track your achievement and progress, because this is the most highly productive and creative state of your brain, the flow states. And then you need to train your brain to develop resilience and grit. I told train your brain. Again, resilience and grit, courage, fearlessness, confidence. These are all trainable skills. Perseverance, patience, grit, resilience. These are all trainable skills. And you need to train your brain for that. And then you need to extend your high performance for life. Peak performance aging, because as you age after 40, especially, your performance declines. Your cognitive brain performance declines. Your physical performance declines. Why? Because your brain normally stops something called neurogenesis. What is neurogenesis? Your brain keeps producing new neurons. That gets stopped slower after 40. That's why your performance declines, your cognitive performance, your focus, your ability to focus, your memory, your physical performance declines. But today, the science of longevity and peak performance aging is so advanced, we can still retain our peak physical and cognitive performance late in life. This is again one of my favorite subject, peak performance aging. So this is, I'm giving you in a very simple format. As I said, this is my 7-step process, but it's 8 years of my hard work, simplifying it, what exactly people want. And these are all the 7 things that they want. If they want to go from 0 to unstoppable, if they wanted to go from become a peak performer for the rest of their life. So now let's talk about secret number 2, maintain flow. How to maintain flow? You might be thinking right now, Fasham, wow. How many felt, wow, this was great upgrade for my, how many of you felt? Give me a yes. If it is a mind-blowing, give me MB in the chat. Was it really mind-blowing what you have learned, the upgrade framework, the 0 to unstoppable framework? Give me MB in the comments. Sachin says MB, mind-blowing. Man says MB, Pawan says MB. Great. Excellent. Now, maybe some of you might be thinking, Fasham, yes, I agree, upgrade framework, peak performer for life framework. Wow, this is unbelievable. This is what I want. But you know, Fasham, I have lots of blocks. I don't think I can implement this. I'm not smart. I'm not good enough. Dagrin was saying before, right? Good, not good enough. I'm not good enough, Fasham. I'm not smart, Fasham. I'm black. I'm not educated. I'm short. I'm fat. I have all the fear. I have doubts. How many of you have that? Give me a yes if you have all these doubts. Give me a yes. I think everybody's 100% confident of implementing the upgrade framework. Okay. See, the reason why majority of the people, they have these doubts, as we discussed earlier, it's because of what? Because of they have their performance blockers or brain blockers or flow blockers. So now let's discuss how to hack and train your brain to get rid of your flow blockers and unlock your limitless brain capabilities for consistent high performance. Okay. So why are you struggling with flow blockers? First of all, number one, internal self-talk. You know, the kind of talk that you talk to yourself consistently for the past many years. What are those kind of talk? Is it really empowering kind of self-talk, or is it disempowering, destructive kind of self-talk? Because your internal self-talk, especially your destructive self-talk, which comes from, as I said before, in your prefrontal cortex, your conscious part of the brain, there is a portion called DLPFC, dorsolateral prefrontal cortex. This is where your inner critic lives. This is part of your conscious brain, your prefrontal cortex. And that is where your inner critic lives. And it keeps giving you these doubts, these inner self-talk. That is one major reason why people are struggling with flow blockers and unable to unlock their brain capabilities. Number two, destructive visualization. What do you see with your mind's eye consistently? Was it again constructive or destructive? What is again empowering or disempowering? Because your brain cannot differentiate a reality with an imaginary. Whatever you see with your mind's eye, that's your reality. That becomes your reality. So what do you see with your mind's eye again and again and again and again? How have you trained your brain by seeing through your mind's eye? Was it destructive or what is? Majority of the time, one of the biggest struggle flow blockers or brain blocks is destructive visualization. Number three, disempowering brain chemicals. When you have consistently these thought process, these internal self-talks, your brain automatically releases performance declining chemicals, your stress hormones, cortisol, norepinephrine, adrenaline. Do you think this is going to enhance your performance? No, this affects your performance. I mean, it declines your performance. That's why you get fear. You get all these self-doubts. Because instead of performance enhancing chemicals, it releases disempowering brain and subconscious conditioning. And because of these repetition, as I said, your brain just cares about what? Saving its energy. Your brain just cares about what? Surviving, protecting you. Make sure you survive. And your brain has a lot of survival related activities to take care of. So whatever you repeat, your thoughts, your internal self-talk, your visualization, it conditions, it creates patterns. It doesn't care whether this is going to help you or not. Your brain cares only about saving its energy so that it can use its saved energy for high-level survival-related activities to take care of. So these are the exact reason why people struggle with flow blockers. Again, this is again one of my flow blockers. Fasham, you should stop doing videos in English. When I started my journey of high performance, long years back, I started video. I'm basically from Kerala, from India, Kerala. So my English at that time, it was terrible. It was terrible because, you know, we have that language barrier, right? So I was not able to speak in English, but I always wanted to become a global high performance coach. I just don't want to stop even in India. I wanted to go that's what my dream, and I'm fulfilling my dream right now. But when I did my first few videos in English, even my very close relatives and friends started telling me, Fasham, man, your English is so terrible, man. You should stop doing videos in English. You should start doing in Malayalam. And I stopped really. I believed in it. I stopped really doing videos totally for next few months because it became my limiting belief. I'm not smart. My English was terrible. People are making fun of me. I'm not smart at all. I'm not enough. I can't do this. Because it became a limiting belief. But because I was addicted to learning and self-growth, investing a lot in my self-growth, I was able to understand why I was getting these beliefs. And was it a real thing? No, it was fake. English is just a language. I believe right now I can speak English, not very good, but at least I think you are able to understand it. And I'm training people from US, UK, Canada. So English is a trainable skill. It's just a trainable skill. So just imagine if I would have believed that fake nonsense belief, do you think I will be able to be talking to you and will be able to serving you? That is a power. My question, do you have you been carrying these kinds of nonsense stories in your mind? You're not smart, you are not good enough, you're black, you're educated. Again, one of my clients, he was from Uttar Pradesh, was working as a manager in a pharmaceutical company. And he wanted to start a farming business, farming business. And he wanted to, again, he thought of doing it in his village. That was when he came to me, that was his ambition. He wanted to start his own business while working on something. But he was having a lot of limiting beliefs. Fasham, he was, first of all, introvert. He talked very slowly, but he was a great man. And he told me, Fasham, I'm black, Fasham. I'm not educated. These were the two. I'm not educated. I don't have degrees. What does it has to do with your ambition, your goals or dreams? And we were able to help him remove his blocks. And you know what? Once he identified his blocks, and once he was able to get rid of that, what was his ambition? He told me, Fasham, I'm going to be doing it at pan-India level. I can do it because I was limiting myself, not just in Uttar Pradesh, a district in Uttar Pradesh. I'm going to be doing it at pan-India level. So how many of you are struggling with these kind of beliefs? How this is what exactly is stopping you? One of the major reasons, subconscious conditioning, because of the repetition again and again and again. And if you see the kind of words and thoughts and actions that you are doing right now, where is it coming from? Where are you getting these thoughts? The words that you're taking, the actions, that is just the surface level. Your belief is even much more deeper. It's like an iceberg. You just see the tip of the iceberg, but majority, 95% of the iceberg, it is beneath the surface. So that is where exactly your behavior, your beliefs, your habits, your meanings, your character, because of continuous repetition over a period of time, you trained your brain, you conditioned your brain accordingly. And based on the conditions, you generate those thoughts. You live in that world as if you think that is the only world that exists, because that is the power of belief. Even if you take neuroscience wise, those patterns are covered with a hormone or a fatty substance called myelin sheath. Those patterns, those continuous repeated patterns, whether it be disempowering or whether it be empowering, whether it be powerful brain patterns, performance enhancing pattern, whatever, destructive pattern, it will be covered with a fatty substance, fatty hormone called myelin sheath. That because of the repetition, it has become so stronger. So that is the power of our identity. So how to get rid of your flow blockers and unlock your limitless brain capabilities? Number one, unlock your imagination. This is your biggest capability as a human, because everything that's created in the world, first person was able to see it in their mind, then in reality. So this is our biggest thing. And many people, they struggle to imagine. Why? Because their blocks are so stronger. And they could even not imagine what they really want. This is your biggest tool that you have. But this is what you need to unlock, your imagination. Number two, optimize your brain chemistry in a way that let your brain secrete your performance enhancing chemicals. Number 3, activate neuroplasticity to rewire a subconscious condition. I told you, brain is neuroplastic and you can decide whether you want to upgrade or not, whether you want to stay there or not. And as I said, your brain supports it not only with this software upgrade, even the hardware, even physical structure of the brain changes according to how you upgrade your brain. So this is how you get rid of your brain blocks and unlock your limitless brain capability. So let's do a practice. It's a very powerful practice. Thank you very much, Krishnan. Let's do a real practice to get rid of your brain blocks. Is one of the very powerful tools that I use every single day. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're ready, give me a yes, and let's do it. How to get rid of your performance blocks every single day. You ready? Give me a yes. Give me a yes. Yes, yes, yes. Let me see if I get a lot of yeses. Otherwise, I will skip. I will not practice. I will just teach you. Sachin says yes. It's a very powerful tool, ladies and gentlemen, which, as I said, I practice it every single day. Okay. So, sure, Sagar, definitely. Okay. It's a very powerful tool to get it. See, this is called managed. I want you to play with this because once you play today, even after the session, you can practice it yourself. Okay. So this is called release blocks, set intention. Okay. I'll stop the screen here. So if you take your day, it's all about transitions. If you can manage our transitions, why people are struggling to perform on a day-to-day basis? Because people are poor at transitions, managing transitions. If you look at your life, waking up, it's a transition. Waking up and getting ready, to go to office, that's a transition. And you get into your car, traveling to go to your office, that's a transition. You reach your parking slot, you get down from the car, you enter into your office, that's a transition. You enter into your office, having your first meeting with your boss, that's the transition. You had your meeting, maybe good or bad, or, and you come back and you start working on your presentation or your second most important work. That's again a transition. Then you start working on the third, that's a transition. You completed your work, you come back to your home, that's a transition. You reach your home at your parking slot, you come out and you enter into your home, that's a transition. Now just imagine if you haven't properly managed your transitions. If you are carrying all the negative energy, maybe your meeting should have gone so bad. You had a very bad meeting with your boss. He throw all the garbage that he has on you. And you carry that. Just imagine you start working on your goals. Do you think you'll be able to do it efficiently? Because you are taking all the negative energies that he has given you. And with all the negative energy, just imagine if you're getting into your home, how would you talk to your wife or your kids if you haven't managed transitions? That is the reason why people are terrible at managing transitions. So let's do it. This is very, very powerful tool to manage your transitions and to perform at your best levels for each and every. So you guys ready? So this is what I want you to do. First, close your eyes. I want you to play so you can, even after the masterclass, you can try it yourself. So close your eyes and take a deep breath through your nose. Inhale, deep breathe through your nose. And when you're taking deep breath, imagine blue ice cold air getting inside your brain. Blue ice cold air getting inside your brain, and it's circling around your brain. It's circling around your brain, nourishing your brain cells, energizing your brain cells at a deeper level. Energizing your brain cells at a deeper level. And it's circling around and it goes down towards your face. It's circling around your face, nourishing your cells at a deeper level. It's ice cold, blue ice cold air circling around your face and energizing you at a deeper level. It goes down to your neck. It energizes your cells at a neck, on your neck. at a deeper level. It energizes you. It goes down to your chest. It energizes you at a deeper level, ice cold blue air. And it goes down to your abdomen, your legs, your knees, your foot, and it comes up and it energizes every single mitochondria, every single body cells, brain cells, energizing you. Now exhale through your mouth. When you're exhaling, just imagine red hot air is coming out. Red hot air is coming out. So these are your blocks. These are all the negative energies. These are your self-doubts. These are your fears. Everything what you have been carrying from the last transition, it has gone out. So do it multiple times. Now set your intention for the next transition. What do you want to feel? Whatever happened in the next transition, you repeat it multiple times. Again, breathe with blue ice cold air. Let it circle around your brain, energize it throughout your body, slowly, slowly circling around, and release through your mouth where all your red hot, all your blocks, energies, negative energies has gone out. Now you set your intention. First, you release the blocks. Now you set the intention. What if, for example, now you are attending the masterclass. How do you want to listen to this masterclass for the rest, for the next, until its completion? Set your intention. How do you want to feel? Do you want to feel joyful? Do you want to feel grateful for this opportunity? Do you want to feel energized? Do you want to have fun? How do you want to feel? And what is the ideal outcome that you want from this particular transition? Set your intention, strong intention. How do you want to feel? What is the outcome that you want from the next transition, the upcoming transition that you are going to work? And how do you want to feel? What is the outcome that you want? What is that you want to feel? Okay, now you can open your eyes. Let me know, how was it? Was it good? Let me know in the chat, how was it? So great. Listen, this is such a powerful thing. Even before this masterclass, I did this. So just imagine if I am talking to you, you guys, decide to spend your 3.5 hours and I'm talking without energy. Hello guys, how are you? Sagar, hi. How are you going to feel? My intention was I have to be at my peak, my energy, and I want to give the best for the people. That's it. And every transition I manage like this. If I'm working on my presentation, I remove all the past negative energies from my past transition. I release all my transitions first. Blocks and negative energies first, and set intention and my feelings and go. Just imagine if you are managing your transitions efficiently, how well you will be able to perform on a consistent basis on a daily basis. So this is one of the very powerful tools that I use every single day. All right, let's move on to the next session. All right, you guys ready? Excited? Great. I have to come refreshed after my transition. Exactly. Relaxing, a beautiful process of hypnosis. Really, such a powerful technique. So you guys excited for the next, even more powerful? How many of you want even more powerful tools? Give me a yes. You guys excited? Give me a yes. How many of you want even more powerful transformational tools? Yes. Puneet, Vimal, only Puneet, Vimal, Sagar, nobody else want? Okay, then I will teach you secretly, these guys. Give me more yes, ladies and gentlemen. Show me your excitement. Great, great. Sapna, yes. Sapna Johnwal, you were there here. Thank you very much. Ritu, yes. Pawan, Jigan, great, ladies and gentlemen. What I'm going to be sharing with you right now is going to blow your mind. This is my biggest thing which has changed my life. Not only my life, many of my clients' life. Many of the people that you admire. I will show you something. Okay, so let's discuss. Okay, before we discuss that, let me show. Okay, one of my clients' example, Saira. She was a great entrepreneur, but when she came to me, she was struggling with a lot of brain blocks, mental blocks, and especially big reason because she was going through. She was a great entrepreneur, business owner. She great artist, but she came to me. She was facing with lots of brain blocks. Why? Because something was happening at her personal level, relationships. When something happens at our personal level, relationship level, it definitely affects our business or whatever, right? So that was her. So we gave her a lot of really powerful brain hacking techniques to get rid of her brain blocks. And even after, implementing those techniques, she was a great artist. She stopped completely when she was struggling with this. And within few weeks of implementing this, she completed 4 pictures, and these are the 4 pictures that she sent me. So that's the power of hacking a brain. And let's see what she wants to say, and we will move on to the next one.
I have learned different techniques and exercises and how to establish my routine, how to fix the things around me which are disturbing me, which are maybe stopping me from my goals and passion which I was looking for, and I was failed to attempt those my passion and my aims and goals. So after registering and the whole session with Fisham, he mashallah, so he helped to change my perspective, and he helped me in different ways, and he showed me different techniques, different exercises. And so alhamdulillah, now I am able to focus on my things, on my targets, on my goals.
And this is what she said. She said, Fisham, you're one of the talent coaches who explain complicated psychology in simplest way. Love your style of coaching. How many of you really felt whatever I explained to you, this was simple, easy to implement? And is it really? Let me know in the chat. Because how many of you felt it's really complicated, right? Neuroscience, brain science, a complicated subject. But did you feel that complexity when I explained to you? Was it really easy, implementable, or is it really difficult? Whatever I have. Let me know in the comments. The way I have explained to you, do you think it's complicated, or do you think it's easy, implementable, easy to follow? Sachin says easy, Manav says easy. Exactly, Geeta says easy. Hi, Geeta, I think I haven't seen you before. Geeta, here. Great to see you. It's easy. It's easy to follow, and this is what I always do. I take the complex subject, but make it very easy to implement, because the results not come from knowing things, not by impressing you with lots of no, by making it simple and easy to implement. That's how you get the results, right? With your coaching easy, with your it's an easy simple if you take it with that approach, and obviously you made it more simple. Exactly. Thank you very much, Puneet. All right. So now, okay, one more example, one of the most fulfilling moment in my life was when one of my client said this. I felt cancer was nothing. So this again happened 3 years back. Our coaching contract has completed, and it was done. Everything was completed. Then I suddenly received a call from one of my clients. He said, I don't want to name him because, okay. So he called me and he said, Fasham, have you heard about this? I said, what? He said, Fasham, I'm diagnosed with 4th stage lung cancer. He was having 3 kids, girls, and this is what. And we had taught him many brain hacking techniques and many brain, because he is part of our full coaching program. And he used just one very advanced, it's called brain archetypes activating techniques. He just used one technique. And because he was going through the most difficult times of his life. When you are affected with the cancer, people started, his relatives started talking to him. Do consult this, consult that, consult this doctor. This doctor is good. That doctor is good. That is the level he was. So he was unable to, perform or make his brain in control. So he used one of the brain hacking technique. And this is what he said, Fasham, I felt cancer was nothing at that time, because now he was able in control. And today he fully recovered. I'm not saying yes, he recovered, not just because, yes, he was able to control his mind. And because he was able to control his brain, he was able to take the right decisions, even when he was going through the most difficult times of his life. And this is exactly what he told me, Fasham, I felt cancer was nothing at that time. And ladies and gentlemen, as I said, Tony Robbins, as he said, your past does not equals your future unless you decide to stay there. Why? Because you have a neuroplastic brain. You have a brain. Your brain is ready to upgrade, waiting for you to upgrade. So your past, whatever you are experiencing or you have experienced, that does not equals your future unless you decide to stay there. Whatever you want to create, your brain is ready for it. God has gifted you with this special gift. But are you ready? Are you ready? Let me know if you are ready. Are you ready to create an totally different future for yourself? Yes, yes, yes. Great. Now, what I'm going to be sharing with you, okay, before peak performance is, again, listen, it's not about your talent or intelligence. You might be talented, you might be very intelligent, but it's all about high performance is all about your state of mind and body. If your mind and body is at its peak, you're going to perform. If your mind and body, you might be talented, you might be having a lot of high IQ or whatever, but if your state of your mind and body is low, you cannot perform. So high performance is all about your state of your mind and body. Okay, now let's talk about how to sustain your flow. Again, you might be thinking, Fasham, yes, and now I know how to become a peak performer for life, how to unlock upgrade framework, how to get rid of my brain blocks. But you know, Fasham, right now I'm working on something which is not, I don't have the fire. I'm not driven. I'm procrastinating a lot of things. I don't know my passion. I don't have clarity in my life. I don't know my purpose. So this is very critical to sustain your high performance. Okay. So the number one, do you know the number one reason why people are struggling to sustain high performance? Because the lack of burning fire. Because if you have no fire, you feel lazy. That's why people feel lazy. They procrastinate. And that's why people are playing mediocre. They're playing average life. They are not able to achieve greater things because they have no fire inside. Again, as I said before, laziness and procrastination, it's a surface level problem. What they're actually saying, they don't have the deeper fire inside. So if you don't have the fire, that's the reason why you are lazy, procrastinating, mediocre. How many of you can identify this boy? Let me know if you can identify this boy. Yes, got it right. Got it right, Jujun and Puneet. Yes. Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. Yes, yes, exactly. So my question to you is this. How was it possible for a boy who was born in a poor Muslim Tamil family in Tamil Nadu, selling newspapers to feed his family, could eventually design ballistic missile technology for India, space launch vehicle technology for India, contributing to India's missile programs, civilian space programs, and eventually become the missile man of India, eventually become the president of India, people's president of India. and received multiple awards, including Bharat Ratna. How was it possible? A poor Muslim Tamil boy selling newspapers. How was it possible? How many of you can identify this gentleman? Let me know in the chat if you can identify. Exactly, Stephen Hawking. So at the age of just 21, Stephen Hawking, he was diagnosed with a disease called amyotrophic lateral sclerosis, ALS. It's a kind of neuromuscular disease. And after being affected by this disease, he could not move any part of his body, including his lips. That means he could not talk or even feed himself at the age of just 21. So how was it possible for Stephen Hawking, not being able to move any part of his body, including his lips, could eventually graduate from top university, Oxford, in physics, and eventually get his master's and PhD in cosmology from the Cambridge, eventually write multiple books about space, the grand design, universe in a nutshell, a brief history of time. Eventually selected as the Lucasian Professor of Mathematics, which is the world's most highest academic chair. Eventually won the Russian Fundamental Prize for Physics, USA's most highest civilian honor, the Copley Medal. How is it possible? I want you to, can you just imagine Stephen Hawking sitting on a wheelchair, not being able to move any part of his body, studying and researching about space, black holes, particle physics. Not even something on Earth. He's doing research on space, black holes, particle physics. How is it possible? How is it possible for a person, a leader, who converted a barren Arabian desert into one of the world's most spectacular cities in the modern world, with tallest skyscrapers and the business hubs? I'm talking about Sheikh Mohammed. How was it possible in just 50 years? I can go on and on. How was it possible for Neeraj Chopra, who was born in a poor farmer family in Panipat, Haryana, agriculture family, poor family, could compete with the best of the best in the world in javelin and could eventually clinch gold medal, Olympic gold medal for India in Olympics? Again, Dhirubhai, I can go on and on. How was it possible for Dhirubhai Ambani, who was working as a petrol station attendant, filling petrols for cars, could start one of the India's biggest refineries, a petrol station attendant, not having any technical degree or business degree? How was it possible? So that is what I call it as fire, drive, inner fire. So how many of you feel you don't have the fire inside you? It doesn't matter where you come from. It doesn't matter where you come from. Do you have the fire? Me? Yes. Jigan says, yes, me. Great. So do you want to ignite your inner fire? So this is what, as I said before, anybody who has started from zero, which has helped them to go to unstoppable, this is one of the main factors, the inner fire. They were driven inside. When they have got this inner fire, all the blocks, think about Stephen Hawking. it has become irrelevant because the fire is so fired up, ignited. So what are the three major things about igniting your fire? Number one, your purpose. So what is purpose? It's why do you want to do your what? It's not about what you want to do. It's why do you want to do your what? What frustrates you at the deepest level? And you want to see the problem solved. For example, for me, the biggest thing that frustrates me is people playing mediocre, not utilizing their potential. That really frustrates me because I know they have the capability. And because they don't know, because of the ignorance, this is what is lacking. Number one, purpose. Number two, autonomy. What is autonomy? It is your freedom to follow your purpose. It is your freedom to follow your purpose. You need freedom to follow your purpose. And number three is mastery. It's your knowledge and skills to achieve your purpose. So these are the core key things that's required to fire up your inner fire. So you might say, Fasham, I don't even know my purpose. How to identify your purpose? And it all starts with your curiosities. So what do you mean by curiosities? It's your interest about something. So this is the first thing that I want you to do. List down your curiosities, your different interest. Maybe you're interested in sports. Maybe you're interested in food, whatever. List down your curiosities and find the intersection of your curiosities. For example, if you are interested in football, and also if you are interested in food, you might be, your intersection could be, is it possible for any food to be a nutrient source for footballers? That could be the intersection. So the more you come up with your list, the better. And because your passion lies in the intersection of your multiple curiosities. This is where your passion lies. And once you identify your passion, which lies in the multiple curiosities, now based on your passion, your love for the things that you want to ask questions, what are the biggest problems that makes you feel frustrated that you wanted to see solved? It could be a problem at your district level. It could be a poor education problem, poor healthcare problem. It could be drainage problem at your village or at your city or a town or at your district level or a state level or a country level or at a global level. And it could be poor education. It could be anything that frustrates you. As I said, for me, my passion is what? High performance, brain science, neuroscience, peak performance, public speaking. These are my multiple curiosities. And what makes me feel frustrated? People playing mediocre, not utilizing their potential. That makes me feel really frustrated. And I think I have been called to solve this problem. So what are the things, what's your feeling that you have a feeling that you have been called to solve this problem? You feel like nobody else can do what you do. So that is how you find your, once you identify that, identify intersection, as I said, one of the intersection of your multiple curiosities or one of your passion, where is it intersecting with the problem that you identified to solve? And once you, that's how you come up with your massively transformative purpose, your MTP. Now, your MTP that act as your guiding. Once you get clarity about your MTP, that's you get direction in life. Extreme clarity. Now you know where you're going. You get that level of extreme clarity. That's how you come up with your massive MTP. And that's how you identify, based on your MTP, you identify whether maybe to start a business or a career or a non-profit organizations. Does it have to be always? For me, I was working with Aramco and I decided to resign and start my new business. It could be, if you don't have the fire in career, can you find the fire in your current career? Or do you want to start something of your own? But this is how, or you want something non-profit organization. But this is the step-by-step formula to identify your purpose, your passion, and science-backed formula to identify your curiosity, passion, and purpose, and convert that into a business or a career or non-profit organization. And find 10% of your time working on your skills, because you need skills to follow your purpose. That will ultimately help you achieve your, for example, I wanted to see this problem solved, but if I am not able to talk, or if I don't have the skills, do I think I will be able to solve? I cannot. So now you wanted to spend 10 to 20% when you are starting and gradually increase that autonomy time. Okay. So this is the total ignition stack. You start with your curiosities and multiple curiosities, and identify the intersection of your multiple curiosities, because that is where your passion lies, and find your purpose. Some of the problems that you feel really frustrated and you want to see that solved. Where is your passion matching with one of your purposes? Then find autonomy, the freedom. Start with 10 to 20% and gradually increase. Then identify what are the different knowledge and skills that you want to find to actualize that purpose. And once you are clear with this, the next thing that you want is high, hard goals. Your purpose is your lifelong goals. Now you need to break that up. What are your intermediate goals that will ultimately help you achieve your purpose? And once that is done, now you want your daily clear goals or your daily to-do list. Your daily to-do list has to contribute to your intermediate high hard goals. And your intermediate high hard goals will ultimately help you achieve your purpose. This is the total ignition stack, where you have lots and lots of psychological fuel, firepower inside you. Okay, so this is what Naveen Jain, one of the billionaire, said: find your purpose that you are ready to die for, and then live for it. This will solve your performance problem forever. If you get this right, ladies and gentlemen, you are a peak performer for life. This is how you become unstoppable, 0 to unstoppable. This is how you go. Find your purpose that you are ready to die for, then you live for it. But unfortunately, majority of the people, they don't follow this process. They don't know this and struggle in their life, and they regret later. How many of you have regrets, feeling that you should have done that, you should have followed that? But this is what, just imagine if you get this clarity at this level about your purpose, your passion, and that's exactly the reason why people are just working, wasting their time, majority of the time working to pay the bills with which they are not enjoying. Just imagine Sachin Tendulkar taking physics class. Just imagine Mahendra Singh Dhoni, he was working as a train ticket collector, right? And he is doing for his rest of the life. Do you think he can be unstoppable? India's captain. So identifying your curiosity, passion, and purpose will make you unstoppable, will make you peak performer for the rest of your life. No resources can't stop you. Maybe you don't have money, time, nothing. That's how I gave you lots of examples, Stephen Hawking or whatever. You might have seen a lot of people suddenly, they were like driven, lots of fire. That comes from clarity, extreme clarity. But majority of the people, they struggle. Why? Because they don't have this level of clarity. So what if you implement this? Can you imagine how your life will be different in the next 1, 3, 5 years? Do you think it will be entirely new trajectory for your life if you are able to get this level of clarity in your life? Working hard for something we don't care about is called stress. Working hard for something we love is called passion. So find your purpose, and that's how you become unstoppable. And as I said, this is the exact process I have used while I was working as a senior engineer in the world's biggest energy company, Aramco. And this is the exact step by step. This is not my invention. I learned from one of the best high performance consultants in the world, and I executed, I implemented it, and I even made it even more simple. I even added a little more things to make it even more simple and actionable. And this exact process, while I was working in Aramco as a senior engineer, I found this was not my purpose. I identified this, and this is what I have been following. This is how I became a global speaker. We're able to coach people from 20 plus countries across the world, across different domains. So this, ladies and gentlemen, is a zero to unstoppable framework. This is the fastest, is the most efficient science-backed way to help you go from zero to unstoppable. How do you do that? Unlock your limitless brain capabilities, have precise clarity about your purpose, goal set your path, identify the knowledge and skills required, then recalibrate your energy levels, activate your flow states, train your brain for developing your resilience and grit, then extend your high performance, sustain your high performance, even retain your peak cognitive and physical performance for life, peak performance aging. So this is how you step by step go from zero to mediocre to good to great to unstoppable, by consistently upgrading your mindset, clarity, mastery, energy, goals, and fulfillment. This is how you become a better version of yourself. Now, if you would have learned or had this few years ago, do you think your life would have been totally different? Give me a guess. If yes, if you would have learned whatever we have discussed so far, do you think you're 10 years back or 5 years back, do you think your life would have been so different from whatever you're doing right now? And how much do you think this is really, really worth, this information, this knowledge, whatever you have learned so far in these last 3 hours? Now, what if I told you this is just even a trailer, not even just 1% of things that you should know, not even 1%. Picture Abibi Baki here, ladies and gentlemen. I'll show you that. Don't downgrade your dream to match, because this is what normally people does. Based on their current reality, they downgrade their dreams and vision. Instead, upgrade your performance to match your vision. Why this is the fastest, is efficient? Because, as I said, you're not pushing yourself, or you're letting your biology to work for you. When you're working on a passion, you're letting your biology to work for you. When you're working on a purpose, it's an effortless activity, because you're letting your biology to work for you. It's a flow trigger. And it's, do you think it's a motivational talk or inspirational talk? In fact, this is, as you have experienced all this, is all whatever I have shared with you. It's a science-backed, practical, implementable, actionable solutions. Clear, structured, science-backed framework and process anybody can easily follow. Now, you know this framework, upgrade from, and everything, zero to unstoppable framework. Why do you think, despite knowing this, people know they wanted to unlock their limitless brain capabilities? People know they want to get rid of their brain blocks. People know they want to have inner fire. They want clarity and direction in their life. People know they want to have goals and skills. People know they want to manage high energy levels. People know they wanted to activate flow states. They want to train their brain for. People know it. But despite knowing this, why do you think most people still underperform? Most people still not growing in their life. Most people still stuck in their life. Most people still play average and mediocre, not achieving their goals. Let me know in the chat, what do you think are the real reasons people are still struggling to perform? Let me know in the chat. What are the real reasons, despite knowing all these things? Why do you think most people still underperform and not growing, not achieving their goals, still playing mediocre and average? What do you think are the real reasons? Put in the chat, ladies and gentlemen. Sagar says it's fixed in their mindset. Ragini says not knowing the process to go about it. Okay. What else? What else do you think is stopping people what I found from my 8 years of experience coaching and my studies and all, there are 8 core reasons. 8 core reasons. Building in the routine, they're not enjoying their job life, lack of clarity, exactly. But what I found, there are 8 core reasons, the reason why people stuck in their life or not growing in their life exponentially. I found there are 8 reasons. Number 1, half knowledge. Half knowledge is the most dangerous thing. People think once they attend, people think, a webinar or a master, they think they get everything. They listen things from here and there and they think they got everything. So half knowledge is dangerous. It's like, you wanted to become a pilot. You listen to a masterclass conducted by a pilot, licensed pilot, and he talked in the masterclass how to run the aeroplane, the engine, how to operate the engine, how to operate the wings, how to fly, how to take off, how to land. And after the master, oh yeah, now I don't want. Anyway, I understood. What will happen if can he operate? No. Half knowledge is very dangerous. Second thing, what I found, no structured science-backed processes, micro details, framework, tools, protocols. People listen to some motivational talks here and there, but they don't go deeper. They don't go deeper into the science-backed processes, frameworks, tools, protocols. They play at the surface level. That's why they don't get the change at the brain level. Number 2, no implementation. They feel good after attending some session. Oh, wow, it's great. Wow, great job. And once they go back to the same old patterns, old life. No implementation. Again, as I said, knowledge is not the real power. People say knowledge is a power. No, knowledge is only the potential power. The real power lies in taking actions. So no implementation. They go back to the same old routine. Fear and self-doubt. They have bold ideas, but again, because of the subconscious condition, they have lots of fear, lots of doubts whether they will be able to execute it. That's what again stopping people. No accountability and feedback. People doesn't know they have whether they are moving on the right direction. They're not getting right accountability and feedback to help somebody in their life to guide them. Number 5, no consistency. They take actions for a few days and then they lost the fire. No consistency. And then no coach or mentor. They don't have somebody to guide them, because if you look any high achievers, high performers, any domain, business, sports, any domain that you can think of, they all have high achievers, high performers. They work with a coach or mentor. Anyone you take, whoever comes in mind. So another reason they don't have coach, they play the lonely game. They try to solve the problem themselves. And then they don't have consistency. They get all the fear and self-doubt. Nobody's helping them. They go back to the same old patterns. And finally, what I found, no like-minded community. As I said, your community, your networks plays a critical role. Right now, the way you perform is based on the kind of community that you are with. Just imagine if you are with a like-minded community of high achievers, high thinkers, high performers. How would you think? How would you perform? Because as I said, that energy is contagious, right? So how many of you want to get rid of this? Let me know in the comments. How many of you want to get rid of all this and you really wanted to actualize? Let me know in the comments. Give me a yes if you really wanted to solve all these problems. Sapna says yes, Sagar says yes, Sachin says yes, Manan says yes. Exactly. Okay, great. Now, before I explain that, let me share a short story about myself, my own story, where it has all started. This is me sitting in front. See, I was born in a very poor family in Kerala, southern part of India. We used to live in a home with 20 people, 20 in a small home, in a small village. My mother, she had 4 kids. She had 2 other sisters, each of them 4 kids. And our fathers, grandmothers, grandfather, almost 20 people in a small home, living in a very poor life, in poverty. And the guy who is behind me, he's my cousin brother. He is considered to be the smartest in our family at that time. So I didn't know, because I always wanted to solve this problem, the poverty problem for us, for my family. So I asked him, hey, brother, what should I do what is the best thing to pursue? Then he guided me for, go for engineering. This is the best thing to do because people are paid great. And I got government seat. I studied, I worked really hard because my fire was to solve this poverty problem. For my family, we wanted to have a new home because it's very difficult with all these people it's very, very difficult, right? 20 people in a small home. So I pursued engineering. That's how I became an engineer. I studied, worked really hard because I wanted to solve this poverty problem for my family. So that's where it all started. And then that's how I ended into work in one of the world's biggest energy company, Aramco. But even there, I was not fulfilled. I was earning a lot of money. To be frank, 8 to 10 lakhs per month at that time in Saudi Arabia. I was working as a senior engineer. I took all the certificates, API, American Petroleum Institute, all the certifications after engineering, all the licenses. But again, I was not fulfilled. My performance, even it was declining. The first 1 year, I worked there for 8 long years. So at the initial stages, yes, I was a good performer. I even won the best performance award, but then it declined in a very severe, because I lost the fire. Because I was responsible for the 4 major gas fields and oil fields. Lots of traveling, and it was not giving me a sense of meaning. What am I doing? This is not what I really want. I don't enjoy what I do. Yes, I'm getting a lot of money, but I could do much more. This is not what I want. And my performance started declining. I was late at office. My energy started declining. I became obese because I was completely mentally depressed. I lost meaning in life. My performance was declining, and I became obese. It really even started affecting my personal relationships as well. And it hit a point where the pain was so unbearable. That's when I started thinking about personal development and self-development and stuff like that. That's how I started reading. I attended so many programs by Tony Robbins and all this. That's how I came to know about this ultimate human performance, peak human performance. And I completed speed reading programs, started reading hundreds of books on human psychology, physiology, neuroscience, brain science, goal setting, peak performance, all these stuffs. Started attending tens of seminars from the world's best of the best high performance consultants, Tony Robbins, Stephen Kotler, Brendan Bashard, Ed Milet, all these the best of the best high performance. That's how I came and understand about this field of high performance. And I became in love with this subject of ultimate human performance. And that's when I decided, man, I became in love with it. I found my passion and purpose to help, because I have struggled. I know millions of people out there who is struggling with this. And now that became my purpose, my mission, my calling, my MTP. And when I resigned from my Aramco, this is exactly what I told. My boss told me, Saudi, a guy, He's a great guy. He told me, Fasham, he loved me. I mean, we had a great relationship, but I told him when I resigned, he told me he was surprised. He told me, Fasham, this is Aramco, man. Everybody's dreaming to come and work for Aramco. And you are trying to go away from here. And this is exactly what I told him. I told him, boss, I lost the fire, boss. Now I found a new fire. I've got extreme clarity about my life purpose, what I should do extremely, which is to help people unlock their ultimate human performance. Is exactly what I told him. And this is how eventually I became India's brain flow coach. I created this peak performer for life movement. I became a global speaker, started speaking at many global stages. I started I mean, my book will be published soon within a couple of months. I got featured in TEDx, Economic Times, all these things. I got the opportunities to train people from London School of Economics, Stanford, many of my Aramco colleagues, they became my clients eventually. And this is my MTP. The exact process I'd shown you, the glimpses, this is the exact process I'd followed. And this is my massively transformative purpose. To inspire, not just inspire, and equip. They want to be equipped, not just motivation or inspiration. Inspire and equip 1 million people to become peak performers for the rest of your life so they can become the best version of themselves and go from zero to average to good to great to unstoppable faster and easier. So this is why I'm doing what I'm doing right now. And one thing which has helped me is one thing I have an addiction, not drug addiction. I have an addiction to self-development, personal development, learning. I'm addicted to learning, addicted to self-development, personal. This is because I know this is the best investment that you can make. Not in real estate, it will give you 10, 15 to 20%. If you put it in stocks, it will give you again 10, 15, 20%. But how much you can earn when you upgrade your brain and your performance and self-development, it is limitless. So this is one thing which has always helped me to grow faster in my life. And so this is what I want to ask you. How many of this is why am I doing what I'm doing? So how many of you want me to coach you, mentor you at a deeper level to help you become a peak performer for the rest of your life? Let me know if you want me to coach you and mentor you at a deeper level. Let me know. Give me a yes. I'll explain to you what it exactly looks like. But let me know in the comments if you want me to coach you, mentor you, and guide you to become a peak performer for the rest of your life. Let me know in the comments. You may have questions like, how does it work? I will explain to you in a moment. So Sachin says, yes. Jigan says this. How to study about speed reading and need to, yes, we will, this is part of our program. We'll teach you. Before I used to read one book in a month. Right now, I complete a book in 3 to 4 days. And we will teach you, it is part of our curriculum. Great. Sachin, yes. How to study about speed? Yes, we will teach you. Sandeep says yes. Sapna says yes. Great. So again, how many of you want to be, as I said, this is what I'm doing right now. This is not a product or a program, I'm telling you. And this is not for everybody. I can't take everybody in because it's a very limited, very exclusive type of program. I will explain to you what it looks like. So how many of you are excited? Again, this is a movement. It's not a product. It's not a program. What I'm trying to do, I'm trying to create is it's a peak performer for life movement. So how many of you are excited to be part of life movement? Give me 6 months. Work with me in 6 months. 6 months. I'm asking you 6 months. And it's very intensive program because we are not giving you some inspiration. It's a transformational program, result-oriented program. So it is impossible for me to get transformation in 3 hours. So that's why I have created Peak Performers Blueprint Intensive. The whole objective, when I was thinking about designing this program, what is objective? I wanted to have a tagline or subheadline. The whole objective is to automatize peak performance for the rest of your life. Right now, you have automatized underperformance, blocks. That's how. So only when you create brain patterns, peak performance brain patterns, you subconsciously perform at your best. That's the whole objective. Even after 6 months, by 6 months, you should have that automatization. Dogs right now, you might be thinking, Fasham, I'm black, I'm not smart, I don't educate, I don't do this, I have all these problems. I don't care. Are you ambitious? Do you truly believe enough is enough? The rest of your life, I want to live in a different way. I want to train myself in a different way. If yes, most welcome. So what we will be focusing on? We focus on 6 core areas of high performance and high achievement. Mindset, clarity, goals, energy, flow, resilience. These are the 6 things that you need. That's it. As I said, if you take India, intelligent people, everybody has goals and dreams. Everybody is achieving? No. Because executing and actualizing, it's a different ball game. It requires a different mindset, clarity, goals, skills, energy, flow, resilience. Knowing or knowingly, unknowingly, you follow this, you actualize it. So that is what we focus on. So what exactly you will be getting? Number one, access to live 6-month deep immersion with. It's not recording course or programs, no. You'll be working with me live for 6 months. So first thing that we'll be covering is brain mastery. So what if I told you, you know your performance blocks, your brain blocks, which you have been experiencing, might be from childhood, or might be you have trained it so deeper, and you know how you are struggling it, and you know how this is costing you in different aspects of your life. Now, what if I told you, I'll be taking you through multiple brain science backed tools and protocols. It's not giving you some information. I'll be taking you through multiple tools and protocols, multiple processes to rewire, de-strengthen, weaken your destructive brain patterns, your fear, your limiting beliefs, whatever blocks that you have. Because once the patterns are created, it is impossible to eliminate. It is impossible. What you could do is de-strengthen, weaken the wirings, and unlock your super brain capabilities. And these are the exact tools and protocols which has helped me. I told you many of my blocks which I had, which was stopping me. And because I was addicted and investing in my own self-growth, these are the exact steps. And I have invested in the best of the best programs and took the best of the best tools combined. So what if I told you I will take you through this process to get rid of your brain blocks and enhance your super brain capabilities so that you can get rid of your brain blocks, which you know is stopping you at the brain level, and have enhanced cognitive performance. Again, we have lots of testimonials. I will just quickly, Ankita, she used one of my techniques and it really helped her kid to get rid of his block. And she said she was again bank manager in Bangalore. You see that I'm so grateful for the universe to have you as my coach. Eunice, again, when he joined our program, he was working as an officer in UK, Birmingham, UK. And when he joined, he was having lots of brain blocks. So we take him through the process and he was able to get rid of that. Again, how many of you know Rajiv? Rajiv is one of my high-level clients. He is the husband of Bollywood singer Suhani Shah. You know Suhani Shah, she's a Bollywood singer. And Rajiv is one of my high-level clients. Let's see what he wanted to say.
I'm happy to share that I've been coached by Mr. Hasham Farooq, and by far he is the most committed person I have met in my life. I mean, he really cares and is compassionate about making people reach their peak performance levels at all costs. And he doesn't leave any stone unturned to touch your personal issues and take care of that so that you can work them out yourselves. So I have been with Mr. Sham for almost 2 weeks now, and I have seen great results as far as my whole approach towards things was concerned. The blocks which I was having are really coming out, and I'm actually facing them. So it's a long journey. I know that it's a long journey because all the blocks which we have created over time, I don't know how many years, are slowly coming out and unearthing them. Knowing about them is one part, but unearthing them and resolving them and changing that belief system is the key. And that takes time and effort and energy and commitment. And that is where Mr. Fusham is committed for me to be, completely walking that path. So cheers and thank you, Mr. Fusham, for guiding me and coaching me on this subject of life in every area. And I recommend that anyone who is, struggling or wants to reach their peak performance, connect with Mr. Fusham. Cheers. I'm happy
Okay,
to
so
share.
that is the first thing that will be brain mastery. And so you'll be, second month, we'll be focusing on clarity mastery. Okay, so what if I told you, we'll be giving you science, but I have given you the glimpse of how to identify your fire, right? And this is what drives performance at a deeper psychological field. So what if I told you, I'll be coaching you live to identify your fire, your curiosities, passion, purpose, and come out with your MTP, massively transformative purpose. And what you want to be doing with that MTP. Maybe you want to start your own business. Maybe you will be able to find fire your current career, or maybe you want to create a new non-profit organization. But it will give you that extreme level of clarity. So what if I told you I will be working with you live at a deeper level, full day, and for a month on this? And this is the exact process which has helped me to identify my passion and purpose and start, build my business and resign from Aramco. This is the exact process. And this is how I created autonomy while working in Aramco. Once I identified my purpose, I started working parallelly. I skipped my vacations. I will teach you everything so that you can live your life with a passion, purpose, clear clarity, direction, and fulfillment. Once you get this right, ladies and gentlemen, I always say you're a peak performer for life. Nobody else can stop you. Once you get this part right, clarity, passion, purpose, massively transform. And it's not kind of, again, I give you the glimpses of how this framework works, but it is much more deeper. And I will be working with you at a deeper level to get this right. Okay. So again, we have lots of customers. Sri Kumar, he was working as Dubai as an IT manager. So his curiosities we identified into artificial intelligence, into programming, into supply chain management, into healthcare, a lot of things. And finally, when we worked on it, something strange happens when we work on it with the different clients. He identified a major problem in his field, which really frustrated me and frustrated him. And he found even the Microsoft, it's there in Dubai. And he told me, Fusham, even the biggest corporate companies are not solving this problem. And he felt like he has been called to solve this. And you know what he did? He quit his company, resigned from his company, and started his own company to solve the supply chain management. And this is his MTP. He came up with this MTP very clearly in the Middle East. So that's the level of clarity that he got. So it doesn't always have to be starting your own business. Maybe that is the thing, but we'll be taking you through that process to get extreme clarity on what you really want. And once you get this right, you're a peak performer. I mean, that is what people, they're missing in their life, right? That's the reason why people, they don't have the drive, because they don't have the clarity. They don't know what they're passionate about or purpose about. Again, Asma, when she joined, she was working as an attorney in Florida, United States, as a principal attorney and board advisor, chief legal officer. She wanted to start something unique in legal profession, but she has lots of still mental blocks, self-doubts, lack of clarity issues and all. So we helped her, and she came up, this was the MTP she came up, change the legal field to transparent and user-friendly. Now, this is what drives her. This is what drives her in her life. So this is what we did with her. Just listen what she wanted to say. And
Hi, this is Asma. I wanted to tell you about this performance coaching session that I had with Fesham, which was absolutely incredible. I wanted to learn about taking my vision and turning it into reality and what was the fuzziness in between. And Fesham took me on a journey through different progresses of curiosity and challenges and purpose, and out of it comes your MTP, your massively transformative principle, which I didn't know about, and this was a unique path that I think that he has designed, and I have learned from him a lot. And he comes to it with a very dynamic understanding of mindset, neuroscience, and performance. And he has really brought an incredible passion of his own, and he's looking to unlock that in everyone he works with. And he has incredible integrity, which I really appreciated in terms of how he was speaking to me, connecting with me, and what I wanted to create. And it was just a really great experience that has transformed how I look at what I'm trying to achieve in the world and what's my why. That's simplifying what he takes you through, but it's really, really impressive.
all right, so next thing that you'll be getting is, so you'll be also getting brain mastery, clarity mastery, then goal mastery. So what if I told you we'll be working with you at a deeper level, and I'll be giving you, first of all, most people, they don't have goals. And those who have goals, written goals, they get it wrong. They don't know how to set their vision in the right way. So what if I told you we'll be working with you at a deeper level, and by using advanced goal setting tools and methodologies, we'll be setting your roadmap. Not only to achieve your purpose, but even other critical areas of your life as well. Your life goals, not only your professional goals, yes, professional goals, but personal, other critical. So we don't miss any other critical areas, so that you can achieve your boldest goals and personal goals faster and easier than ever before. So that is another thing that you'll be getting, is also energy mastery. So brain mastery, clarity mastery, goal mastery, energy mastery. As I said before, high energy is non-negotiable for sustained high performance. So now what if I told you we'll be giving you tools and products? It's a very in-depth session, energy mastery itself. It's a very in-depth session. So I'll be giving you lots of tools and protocols to upgrade your 5 critical human components, your soul, body, brain, mind, and heart, and energize your physical, mental, emotional, spiritual energy. And not only that, I'll be giving, what if I told you I'll be giving you real-time performance monitoring wearable to measure every aspect of your performance. So this is one-stop solution to live your life with high-quality health, pure energy, strength, and maximum performance. So we have limited time, so let's skip this one. Number 5 you'll be getting is flow mastery, how to unlock. So what we will be doing here is, when we talk about flow, there are different kind of flow personalities: hard charger, deep thinker, flow goer, crowd pleaser. Primarily I'm a hard charger with a mix of deep thinker. So what if I told you we'll be identifying your flow personality, and based on that we'll be completely customizing the protocols, tools and protocols to consistently trigger your flow state, so that you can consistently feel your best, perform your best, and operate in the peak productive and creative state of your brain. So this is what you'll be getting. And plus you'll also be getting resilience mastery. So we'll be training your brain on 6 grit techniques, 6 resilience mastery: how to control your thought process, how to train your brain to overcome your weaknesses, your physical weaknesses and cognitive weaknesses, how to train your brain to overcome your fear, how to trigger your brain for recovery, and how to perform at your best even when you're at your worst, and train your brain for perseverance. So these are the 6 grit methods that we will be specifically training you so that you can subconsciously overcome your biggest challenges and obstacles that life throws at you. So this is 6-month deep immersion live coaching with me. So this is what, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to do. Book your complimentary, it's a free personalized peak performance and goal strategy session with me today. Normally I charge 10,000 rupees. It's again not for everyone. It's only available for free for the first 3 people for the next 15-20 minutes. That's it. So what is going to happen? Team, if you can put the link. Okay. So what is going to happen on the call? On the call, I'm going to be 45 minutes. I'm going to be asking questions to understand what are your goals and what are your performance blocks. Where are you right now? Where you want to go? What's stopping you? And how to, and I'm going to be customized, personally telling you what exactly you should be doing. So this is a free call. And because, by this time, I hope if you think I'm the right coach, I wanted to make sure you are the right mentee or coachee for me, because I am very selective to make sure we have the right team, right people, right ecosystem. So schedule your call, and inside the call, I'll be asking questions to understand personally. So you can find the link. The team has already. So let me show you what you should be doing. You click the link. Can you see the screen? Give me a yes if you can see the screen. The screen. Yes, okay. Thank you, Sagar. So you can find the dates to book this peak performance strategy call, maybe 22 today. Okay, just click. I think today only one spot available. Okay, for example, if you want to select this spot, okay, go here and fill in the details, your name, your last name, your email, what's your profession, your country, and here what's your boldest dream in life, your core goal in life, and fill in all the questions in as much, and give me as much as information as possible so I can customize my call, my talk accordingly. Okay, fill in all the details and schedule event. Once you schedule event, it will take you through the next page where you can find the instructions to how you can prepare for the call, and you'll also be getting additional training for that. Okay, so it is available for the first 3 people. So make sure click the link below right now and fill in the applications. It's a free session, and on the call, whether if I am able to help you out, I will tell you, yes, we are the right fit to work together. If I cannot help, or if you are not the right fit, we'll talk about that on the call. So go ahead and book this call right now, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, so let's move on. So this is what we'll be covering. Module 1, brain mastery, clarity mastery, goal mastery, energy mastery, flow mastery, and resilience mastery. So what results should I expect? Fasham, what results should I expect from 6 months peak performance blueprint coaching program? First thing, enhanced cognitive performance. Number 2 is laser-like clarity about where you are going in life and business and career. Number 3, greater professional impact. Number 4, improved work-life balance, unstoppable energy, on-demand access to flow states, physical and mental well-being, at the top resilience and recovery, 500% increases in productivity, and freeing up your time. These are some of the results you should expect, but in fact, it is much more. So what you will be able to get rid of? All the performance blocks that we talked about. You'll be able, this is how we will be training. This is how it is designed to get rid of your performance blocks, which is affecting you at a deeper brain level. And you know how this is affecting you in different areas of your life. This is designed to get rid of this. And this is designed to solve all your root causes of the problems of your performance blocks, whether it be destructive brain patterns, lack of drive, lack of goals, poor energy management, lack of flow. So how much do you think it will save you? Doubly, you know your performance levels right now. On a scale of 0 to 10, if I were to ask you, how do you rate your current performance levels? 0 means very poor performance. 10 means unstoppable performance. How do you rate your current performance levels? So just imagine if you at least double or triple or even 5x. I told you the peer-reviewed research, flow, how much flow can enhance your performance? How much time do you think, money do you think, and energy do you think will save you? So let's go. Who is this for? Okay, this is specifically designed for entrepreneurs, executives, and skilled professionals, and overworked high performers with great ideas and bold goals in life. And you want a better and smarter way to accomplish your biggest professional goals while having a better personal life than ever before. You are serious about upgrading yourself and committed to perform at your absolute best consistently, then this is for you. You want to master a proven science-backed advanced peak performance tools and protocols to implement in your daily life. So who is this not for? I want to make it very clear. This is not for you if you're looking for some basic knowledge and motivation. This is not for you if you are not truly obsessed with unlocking your true human potential and becoming the best version of yourself. If you're already satisfied with whatever you have achieved in different aspects of your life, if you're already happy with what you have achieved in terms of your business, career, financial situation, your health, energy, mindset, if you're happy, and if you don't want to upgrade, this is not for you. And also, if you do not believe in upgrading yourself, now, I think we have 2 spots, I think, gone. Congratulations, Sachin Anand. And congratulations, Jijin Lewis. I think we have 1 more last spots left. But who wants some amazing wow news, ladies and gentlemen? Who wants some wow news? This is not it. What exactly you'll be getting? I have some unbelievable bonuses. This will blow your mind. This is going to blow your mind. Listen to this. What if I told you, again, peak performance aging is one of my favorite topics. As I said, your performance declines as you age, especially after 40. The performance declines. Your cognitive and physical performance declines. What if I told you I'll be giving you lots of science-backed tools and protocols to retain your peak physical and cognitive performance late in life? That's what you're going to be getting. Peak performance aging mastery. Your ignorance is what is, see, the field of longevity and high performance aging, it's really growing faster. And this is one of my favorite research subject. And as you know, I take all these complex things, make it easily implementable for my clients. So you'll also be getting peak performance aging mastery as a bonus. So you can retain your peak physical and cognitive performance even late in your life. Okay. Enough? Do you want more? You want more? Okay. So next bonus, you will also be getting unlocked to upgrade workbook. As I said, 6 months. This is not just teaching you. This is not, inspiring you. No. As you know by this time, everything is science-backed tools and protocols. So what if I told you we'll be giving you a high-quality workbook? So along the way, throughout the program, you will be taking your own actions. So every step of the way, you know your personalized action plan throughout your journey for the 6 months. So even after 6 months, you have the clarity what exactly you should be doing for each and every aspect. So you'll be getting unlocked to upgrade Workbook? Enough? You want more? Guys, this is another level. What if I told you I'll give you a real-time performance monitoring wearable which measures every aspects of your performance? If you look at Indian cricket team, they all wear, because for them and high-level executives and professional athletes, for them, their performance, measuring every aspects of their performance matters. Otherwise, they cannot sustain their performance when it really matters the most. So what if I told you I will give you an advanced real-time performance monitoring wearable which measures every aspect of your performance? Your stress levels, your strain levels, your recovery levels, your heart rate variability, your sleep quality. So you know in numbers, in data, what's really affecting your performance. So accordingly, you can customize, you can make changes in your life. So it measures every aspect of your performance. So you'll be getting it as a bonus. Enough, or you want more? Want more? Okay, now what if I told you I'll be giving you performance enhancing supplements, some of the best supplements to enhance your recovery, to enhance your brain performance. Some of the things, okay, these are some of the things that I use. Super magnesium. This helps me sleep like a baby and start working, enhance my brain performance from morning itself. So you'll be getting, I'll be giving you the best. Super magnesium, definitely I'll be giving. And this is super zinc. Maybe I will give you super, but more than super zinc, I'll be giving you mito complex. So I'll be giving you what is mitochondria. Mitochondria, it's your power source. Inside your cells, you have thousands, 2,000 to 3,000 mitochondria. It's your energy source. So how to energize your mitochondria at a deeper level? So we may give you mito complex, 3 supplements, 3 bottles of supplements. We will be giving you. Enough? Or you want more? Let me know. If you want more, let me know if you want more. Guys, I think we have one more spot left. Last one more spot. I know you will regret it. Don't miss this opportunity. Don't miss this opportunity to have a one-on-one call with me where I will be speaking to you one-on-one, looking at your goals at a personal level, looking at your performance blocks at a personal level, and I'm going to be giving you personalized feedback. And if we think we can help you, and if we think you are the right fit for our program, then we will invite you to join our program. As I said, we are very selective in, and if you think by this time you have big bold goals, if you think you have your performance blockers, and if you think the process that I have explained to you is the right process, and if you think I am the right coach for you, book this spot and let me speak to you. Okay. Excellent. So, therefore, you want more bonus? You want more bonus? Okay, let me give you more bonus. What if I told you, ladies and gentlemen, it's not that I will be coaching you every single week. What if I told you every single month on brain mastery, flow mastery, and all these things? What if I told you every week live, I'm going to be answering all your questions. This is accountability session where we are going to remove all the roadblocks that you have and fast track your progress. You don't need to wait every single month. What if I told you every week, I'm going to be coaching, I'm going to be answering all your questions live and fast tracking your progress, answering all your questions, removing your roadblocks so you go faster, because you have to, as I said, it's an intensive program. You have to take all, because to create transformation, you need to work. Yes, I'll be there as a coach guiding you, but I'll be pushing you as a lot of work, and you will have a lot of roadblocks, and we are going to remove all those roadblocks. You can have all the questions, ask me, and go fast track your progress. Just imagine if you're working with that environment, ladies and gentlemen. Enough, or you want more bonus? Let me give you more bonus. What if I told you I'll give you the access to the recordings of the 6-month live coaching program for life? So whatever we discuss every week, the Q&A sessions, accountability sessions, the monthly sessions, you'll be getting access to all those programs. Now, what if I also told you you'll be getting daily high performance planner? This is the kind of planner that I use to plan my day for high performance. Enough, or you want more? You want more? Okay. You'll be getting also habit tracker. As I said, the whole objective of Peak Performance Blueprint Intensive is what? To automatize peak performance for the rest of your life. And in order to automatize your high performance habits, you need to track. So we'll be giving you a habit tracker to track each performance habits that you will be building over time, over 6 months of this intensive peak performance coaching program. Enough, or you want more? Let me give you one more unbelievable bonus, ladies and gentlemen. What if I told you you'll be part of an exclusive like-minded community of high performers? As I said, one of the biggest things that helps people to become high, it's the kind of network. That's what people, they are missing. Why rich gets richer? Because they have the right environment. So what if I told you, if you are part of a like-minded community of high performance where everybody thinks big, everybody dreams big, everybody supports each other, and you will be assigned an accountability partner. You'll be assigned an accountability partner to work together. And what if I also told you, in that community, WhatsApp community, you can ask any questions that you may have anytime. You don't need to wait for a week. What if I told you, you can, the moment you have a roadblock, any questions, put it in the chat, voice or text or whatever. The moment I see, boom, I'm going to answer. So you can fast track. You don't want to wait for a week or a month. The moment you have questions, you put it in the group, and I'm going to be coaching you, guiding you for the right actions. You know, sometimes I remember one of my mentee, Yatin, he was working as a manager, general manager for Galaxy Surfactants. Now he changed his company. At that time, he was working as a Galaxy. It's one of the world's leading, chemical company, Galaxy Surfactants in Mumbai. So I still remember I'm getting a call, Fasham, I'm having a bad time with my vice president, and I'm going to have a meeting with him. What should I do? That was the question. So I told Yatin, I don't know what you should do, but I'm going to tell you one thing. Don't go with a poor state of mind. Create a peak state, because once you create, and I told him this is how you should create your peak state, because once you get into that meeting with your high performance state, I am sure you will take the right decision. So this is the kind, this is how, as I said, this is, just imagine if you have these kind of community helping each other and partnered with the right-minded community, what exactly you will be getting, ladies and gentlemen. So this is what exactly you'll be getting: access to live 6-month deep immersion with me, where you'll be getting brain mastery, clarity mastery, goal mastery, energy mastery, flow mastery, resilience mastery, plus all the bonuses: peak performance, aging mastery, unlock to update workbook, advanced real-time performance monitoring wearable, performance enhancing supplements, weekly live Q&A session with me, live recordings of the 6-month coaching program, daily high performance planner, tracker, and complimentary access to an exclusive WhatsApp and not Facebook community. Facebook, we are not using it because the WhatsApp is so active. Facebook is not active, and we don't want two different communities. So Facebook is very active. So we are now focusing only on WhatsApp. So this is the entire thing that you will be getting, ladies and gentlemen. I think we have last one more spot left. So guys, if you haven't booked yet, book it now. Book it now, because you will not get that opportunity to speak one-on-one with me. And maybe, as I said, I'm very selective in selecting people, because I wanted to make sure we have the right people with the right energy, with the right mindset, everybody contributing, helping each other to become a peak performer and achieve their boldest goals. Everybody supporting, rather than, just imagine the kind of support that you have right now, the kind of environment. If you're not getting the results that you want, ladies and gentlemen, what do you want to do? One thing: change the room. Change the room. That's it. Change the room. You know your goals, you know your dreams, and your current room is not helping you. Change it. So we have one more last spot left. So if you haven't booked, book it. And our next batch starts on December 1st, Saturday, 2024. And as I said, we have very limited spots because again, we wanted to make sure it is exclusive group of high performers and high achievers. And again, as I said, this is not kind of product or program. This is my purpose. This is my calling. This is my calling. This is my MTP, massively transformative purpose. So if you think so far, based on what I have discussed, if you think I'm the right coach for you, if you believe my process, I have tried my best to explain the process. If you think I'm the right coach for you, and if you think I have the right, because ladies and gentlemen, you are seeing it in a very simple way, but a lot of work has been gone inside to create this. Have you seen, I'm asking you openly, have you seen something like this before? You might have attended a lot of webinars and all. Have you seen at this level? Openly, I'm asking you. So if you think you have dreams, goals, and you're struggling with your performance blocks, and if you think this is the right process, right system, right ecosystem, the kind of ecosystem that I have created, it was not easy. A lot of this is my blood and sweat of 8 years of my hard work to design. Now this is again the outline I have given you. Just imagine if you're into this world, 6 months, if you're working with me to deeper level, it is more. I can't explain it. I can only, within 3 hours, I can only, yes, all sports gone. Oh, sorry, all sports are gone. Great. Your blueprint is very exactly, Ragini, and this is again at the surface level. Again, I'm telling you, this is a surface level. If I am trying to explain to you the 6-month curriculum, you will be mind blown. Because as I said, our objective is very clear. Automatize peak performance. Transform people, get results. It's not a program. It's not a product. It's a transformational experience. And you are seeing it in a very similar way. But as I said, a lot of hard work has been put inside to create this ecosystem. This is the only thing you want, because I have invested the best of the best programs out there in the world. I know what's going on. And I have created an ecosystem where I don't want any competition. And I'm not looking for out-competing them, but I want the best for my students, my clients. So if you think, I think all sports are gone. So congratulations for everyone. Those who have registered, let me see who have registered. Congratulations, Ragini, for booking the call. Congratulations, Vimal, for booking the call. Congratulations. Oh, we oversubscribed. We have 4 people. Jigin, we have Sachin Anand. Congratulations, and I'll speak to you soon. And I think that's it. And we have again lots of clients testimonials. I can keep talking about this is, I think, very specific. I have to say this testimonial. DeLeon, she's a 73-year-old lady from Canada. She is again addicted to personal development and everything. So she attended the best of the best programs from Tony Robbins and other people, the best of the best, right? And this is the compliment. She gone through our program, and this is what she said: Fasham, I've gone through the best of the best programs in the world, but you have the best personal development program in the world. Because I have, in these 73 years, I have invested in a lot, but the kind of thing that you have created, the ecosystem that you have created, I have never seen. I have never seen. So this is a great compliment from a 73-year-old who is committed to her personal development. Juliet, again, you have no idea how much I have already accomplished. This is after first brain mastery session. See, she sent this. You have no idea, Fasham, how much I have already accomplished after brain mastery session. This is just after the presentation, the brain mastery. It's unbelievable, almost magical. I can keep showing you the testimonials. The time may not be enough. Okay, so guys, if you have any technical errors, I think all sports are gone already. All sports are already gone. But if you have any technical errors, so due to technical issues, if you're for some reason, if you are not able to book it, contact our team for technical issues. Okay, contact our team. They will help you out. Okay, ladies and gentlemen. So this is again what you will be getting it: access to brain mastery, clarity mastery, growth mastery, and these are the bonuses that you will be getting. I hope everything is very clear. So, ladies and gentlemen, who is ready to become a peak performer for the rest of your life? Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's commit. Maybe you may have thinking, is it going to work for me? I have only one question. If this doesn't work, what else do you think this will work for you? If this doesn't work, what else do you think this is? Is it the right time? You may have questions. If Asham is the right time, you have to figure it out for yourself. You know your performance blocks, you know your challenges. So you need to ask yourself, is it the right time? Okay. So again, finally, I want to say, don't downgrade. This is what people do. Don't downgrade your dream to match your current reality. That's what people do. Based on their current reality, they downgrade their dream. Instead, upgrade your performance to match your vision. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can put in the chat, and that's it. So guys, if you have, book pre-launch offer, you can get it for 60% offer. After 2 months, it is going to be increasing the price. So the team, you can also put it in the chat. So book your, I think it's just $499. So you can get it once. I think once we launch it in 2 months, it will be $999. So you can, I think, you can purchase it from here. You can. You're welcome, Ragini. Thank you for interesting. Okay, kudos to Sincere First to Sharers. Thank you very much. And trust me, it's just a glimpse. It's not even 1%. What you're gonna experience in the 6 months is again going to be another one. So once again, thank you very much. Congratulations for those who have already booked the seats. And thank you very much. And that's it. And if you wanted to purchase this offer, you can go ahead and do that. Again, it's a lot of work has been gone into writing this book. Writing a book is not an easy thing, right? So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. Congratulations for those who have worked. And speak to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, Ragini, Sagar, Pavan. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Bye-bye.